Let's see if it is live. I got to blow up my chat a little bit here. Oh my goodness, I reduced my my Chrome. Oh,
live. Look at that.
Oh crap!
Go over and see what he's
rookie mistake. It's that stupid YouTube. I hate that new feature. You know how they took the volume away?
Yeah.
So you have to watch for it.
Yep.
Okay, I got to make my chat bigger. Hold on, guys. We're here. We are here. We are here. I just I put it down to 50% on my screen. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's better. Now I can see it. All right. Well, guys, welcome.
McCarthy Survivals. Living with Herpes is in here. King Neon Shadow, City Girl Country Heart. Jay Thornton 64. Awesome Epic Adventures, Buddy Wackett.
Yeah, that's the real channel. Comes in a lot. All right, it does. Yeah. I'm gonna put I'm gonna move my I'm just doing a slight adjustment here so I can monitor the stream. There we go. All right. Yeah, guys, welcome. Happy Monday evening. This is just out of the blue. I got a couple friends up here. We got Recycle Dude, Gill Skills, Ghost Mafia on the panel. And we were going to have a little bit of an honest talk about sub for sub, channel growth. Wow, yes. There are a lot of people in there, actually.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, and I'm sure there'll be more. Tweet it out, guys. We're going to have an honest discussion. If you got a new channel or an old channel, we'll try to help you and give you our opinions. Illuminator, Patricia Sprinkles, The Googler, Spencertainment TV License Shop. Hello.
Middle-aged channels are welcome here.
Yeah, the middle-aged channels. Yes, just a girl. Hello, Mr. Funky and panel and friends. Yes. PMDB Entertainment, Variety Show Uncut.
I get it. Buddy Wackett is Buddy Hackett. I get it. I was trying to think of what that. I get it.
Yeah, Buddy Hackett, that actor from the 60s.
I get it.
Yeah. And guys, you'll be able to give your 2 cents in the chat, you know, give your opinions about this subject. But I'll just figure I will let a few more people get in here. I'm a young age channel, Spencertainment TV says. Googler saying hi to Gil. McCartney Survival shared it out. Thank you. Googler.
Oh, I heard something. I need to make an announcement real quick, Green Bay Wacky.
Yeah, I heard something. Make it.
Yeah, the rumor is that Marcel Harding has a painting channel.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Are you shitting
Just
me?
Heard that. No. True.
Guys, can you tweet
true story?
Did you know this, Gil?
I heard through the grapevine, but it's good to get confirmation.
Well, now I've been informed.
Now everybody knows.
It works for some and not for others. Sub for sub is bad. See, people in the chat are already talking about it. Yeah. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie? I like the coconut ones, by the way. That was Jenna Randolph. Oh, Boomer D is it? Oh, it's a Boomer raid? We're just getting started.
I knew there was a Boomer raid coming. I was actually on Boomer's panel before I came over here. And we just went live. I didn't even have a chance to get back over there and drop the link, and he's already raided you. So there you go.
Wow. Benny Loco, sharpshooter, came in from the Boomer raid. Ulrich and Brenda Canada tweeted it out. Drone Kings and Darwin, sub for sub is bad. I always get a foot long. Oh my goodness. Okay. King Neon Shadow. We're just letting a few people get it. Oh, Kyoka Rock Fams. How are you doing, Kyoka? Eugene Dennis is in here. Yeah, people are starting to come in here. Yeah, we'll get some opinions. We got some people on the panel here. See, I'll say it. I'll start it off. I'm not opposed to sub for sub. I'm not opposed to it, but I have opinions on it and how to do it and how it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And sometimes it can create like false hopes in people too, you know? So even though I wasn't invited, I figured you'd. Well, I just started this, Boomer. I don't know. We'll probably bring more people up here.
Boomer, you have a universal invitation.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
wanna-
non-expiring contract or agreement with you and greenbaywacky.
Does Boomer want to talk about sub for sub? Let me know, Boomer, in a hangout. I can get you a link if you want to come up here. Leonard Shea, the mentor. Wow. A lot of people in there. Starman 715, City Girl Country Heart, Luminata. For the most part, sub for sub doesn't your channel support? Yeah, well, yes and no. Networking. That's what we're going to talk about. What's even the difference? A lot of people don't even know the difference. Do you notice that, guys?
Well, I think what the problem there is when you start out, say you just started your channel, you got one subscriber, might be your wife or one of your kids or whatever the case might be. You got one subscriber, you just started your channel, you got no content yet. Everybody goes through that learning process in the first, say, 500 subscribers that they get. And they think, okay, well, I need to get subscribers now. Where can I get subscribers? And they'll look up. Everybody starts out by doing sub for sub at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And it's that learning process that you have to go through. You know, eventually you're going to learn that sub for sub, you know, you go into these sub for sub channels, they'll sub to you. They'll say, I got you. You get them back. And then 5 minutes later, they're unsubscribing to you because they've already ran through all their limit of subscriptions for the day. And they have to delete to get more.
You know, that's a great point, Ghost, that you mentioned that. A lot of people in the chat, you might not realize that the hardcore sub for sub people do just what Ghost said. They sub to you, you sub to them. They let you see that they sub to you if you're watching who your subs are. And then an hour later, 2 hours, the next day, they unsub, just like Ghost said, so they can get back where they can keep subbing people. They take your sub and they don't give you yours.
Yep.
Yeah, they know that you're not gonna take your sub away, but they took their sub away from you.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I'll start because I don't know where this conversation is going to go. I've done sub for sub. I think we all have. Have you guys done it?
I mean, it is certain.
I've started out with it.
I've done it.
I mean, toward the beginning of my channel, yeah. I mean, I've definitely done it, but yeah.
We've all done
it at one point.
We've networked though. We didn't actually say that, YouTube. We networked is what we did.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you mentioned, I mean, there's a learning curve usually when people get on to YouTube. You mentioned that yourself, Green Bay. So, I mean, to get those first initial, set of subscribers, first 500 or whatever, people do tend to kind of go with the flow, shout outs, things of that nature, and lean more toward those sub for sub channels, which unfortunately doesn't really do a lot of good. It just kind of inflates the tire a little bit. You've got nothing but dead air there. Most people aren't going to engage because it's just a number. Do you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why a lot of channels like yours, mine, Pusha's, and others have kind of evolved to network and kind of get to know the people on a personal level first. And I'm always saying, if the channel jives with your vibe, then subscribe. If a channel doesn't work out for you, if you see a channel that you don't like, don't subscribe. And I'm actively telling people that in my channel. It's one of the main differences between a sub for sub, which is all about the numbers, and a networking stream. That's about the people. That's about the people behind the channel name, behind the niche. It's the person. We're trying to get to know people on a personal level.
See, oh, go ahead, Recycle Dude.
Honestly, I think the other thing is, like you were saying earlier, some people need to think of what the definition is for sub. Because there are actual channels, I don't know if people actually know, but literal channels that don't even have video. It just has like a background, and it just has people saying like, type this if you sub to me and I'll type back. I mean, literally, that's all it is, which is definitely a sub channel.
Yeah, those are the channels where you see a bunch of gamers in there or kids, and it's that they're doing just that. Type 22 if you sub to me, and don't lie, my active sub count's on. You know, and it's like that. Yeah, that's true. the hardcore sub for sub.
Well, not only that, but you got these pages on like Facebook where you drop your link and you can pick up subscribers that way as well. And that's going outside of Facebook or outside of YouTube for a sub community. But it's the same thing. I mean, you know, when we all started out doing the sub for sub, it was a numbers game. You know, you're going to subscribe to 10 people and they're going to subscribe back, but by morning you're going to lose 8 of them. You might only have 2 out of 10 that stick with you.
Yeah. And that's a whole lot of work to gain 2 folks. And it's not really organic growth if you think about it. It's, you know, they're not growing. You're not growing your channel on a sub for sub type of basis solely on your content or primarily on your content. You're growing it because you're just trying to inflate your numbers. It's a whole lot of work for little bit of you know, results.
Well,
yeah.
And the thing was, when I started out, you had to have at least 100 subscribers to live stream. So that's where you got your first 100 subscribers. You went into these sub for subs communities and you worked it up to get to be able to live stream. Now you don't have to have any to live stream from a laptop, but you have to have what, 1,000 to live stream from a mobile device.
Yeah.
Back in those days, back when we were doing that, Ghost, I mean, the purge really wasn't really in full effect. They didn't have anything remotely like what they have today, you know. So I mean, YouTube is getting wise to these sort of channels. So, you know, if you think about it this way, if people are doing subs and they're just inflating their numbers, that most of them, 90% of them aren't going to engage with your channel, and therefore they're going to be purged within a day or two.
Well, that's another thing too. I think I've heard. By the way, I want to tell people in the chat, I'm reading all your comments. We're just already having a good discussion here. If I'm not answering back to all of them yet, just be patient with us. We'll get to some of those. I'm seeing some really good comments going by. But have you heard? I've heard that you now have to watch a video for over a minute on someone if you subscribe to them just to even qualify as a sub. Have you heard that, or is that no?
I heard that, yeah.
I've heard it too. I mean, it's a rule of engagement for YouTube, if you will. If you're going to subscribe to a channel, you have to have a degree of engagement there. A like isn't going to do it. A comment isn't even going to do it. You have to actually watch a minimum of a minute of that video for it to qualify.
So you have heard that. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to know if I was crazy. See, the way I go ahead.
I think there's a way around that though. I think if you put your if you go to their channel and you hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of their videos and leave them a comment, you can literally add that to a watch list to watch later. And by adding that to your watch list and watching the video later, then, you know, I mean, you know, when we're doing our things, our networking streams, you could actually just add those videos to a watch list and go back afterwards and watch a little bit of their video.
But the people need to know that the clock's ticking too. If you hit that subscribe button, YouTube allows a certain amount of time before that criteria is met, before that subscription goes away. But it's a great idea putting in the watch.
If it's in the watch list though, then it's actually how do I want to say it? It's almost like tagging somebody in a Facebook post. You know, I mean, it's attached to your channel. Then it's in a list. It's in a playlist on your channel for you to watch later. So,
well, you know, one thing that happens with sub for sub was not a bad thing, and I'll tell the chat. I've said it before. Me and Lunatic Dad met each other on a sub for sub. We just subbed to each other. We didn't know who the hell we were. Who's this Green Bay? That was on a different channel. And we're friends all these years later. You know, one thing that happens, though, when you do subscribe to people, you start getting their notifications. So you have the potential to go to one of their live streams or to go to one of their videos or something like that, because you do start getting notifications.
Yeah, that was the one thing I was going to say, too, is that there is a good side, meaning like I always feel like if I can get people that have never seen my channel, and they just happen to do that, but then they see one of my streams, they might actually enjoy it and come back, you know? So there could be a good side to it as well.
See, the reason I'm even doing this, even talking about this, I'm worried about people that are getting so obsessed with the sub number that they're now losing creativity in their content. They're just so worried about the sub number. I actually know channels, I'm not going to mention any, that are so busy all day long subbing people, and I've gone to their channel, they have like nothing to offer for content at all. And then they're like, oh, I need you guys to watch some of my videos. They're almost getting desperate, because they got this big sub number and no one's coming back,
I think a part of that also is like the live streaming has become a trendy thing. I mean, more and more people are doing live streaming now, and people that were uploading content on a regular basis. And I fell victim to this too. The live streaming ended up consuming their channel, and they did less and less uploading of content. And I think that's a part of it.
That's a good point, actually, because I've gone in streaks like that where I'm like, damn, I didn't make any videos in the past couple weeks, so I'll go make some videos,
But I've live streamed 10 straight hours.
Well, yeah, a lot of people forget,
Yeah.
Just to the chat, live streams are great. It's great to get views. It's great to get watch time, but live streams are not great for watchbacks. Because your live stream, basically what happens is when you do your live stream in the moment, you get all your views. You only got about a 24-hour to 48-hour window of a few people that might want to catch up and see what was said. Pretty much after that, your live stream's dead.
Yep.
Basically,
there is ways to
about
reverse
3
that.
days.
Maybe 3 days, yeah.
Yeah, there is ways to reverse that. I actually get watchbacks on my previous networking streams. And how I do that, obviously tags, taking advantage of trending topics as far as the title of the stream goes. And when I'm done with the stream, I tell them, look, if you guys came in at the tail end of the stream, go back and watch this again. And the live chat replay works just the same as the live chat does when we're live. You can hit those 3 dots, check out somebody's channel. And you can do this on previous live streams as well, because I always leave my chat up, and they take advantage of that. They will go back and watch previous networking streams that I've done to check out other channels that may have been in there at a different time that wasn't in there during that stream.
I should clarify. Ghost has a good point. I'm not saying that nobody ever watches live streams back, and sometimes too, if you have a topic and it's keyworded for that topic, you'll get watchbacks. I'm just kind of going with what Gil Skills was saying, that some channels are just always live streaming, and that's all that there is on their channel is a live stream.
Right. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with live streaming, but I think a lot of people have fallen victim to letting that consume their channel. Like they stop uploading content as a whole. That was the only point I was making.
Well, let me ask you this. I'll ask this to all you guys up here, because I think this. Do you think you should have videos content on your channel along with your live streams? And if so, how many videos? Like 1 a week, 2 a week? I mean, what do you think you should mix in with your live streams? What's your opinion?
I think it depends on your channel, though. Like, there are some people that their whole channel is just like that's been their channel, which means you could just stream and that's it. But people, like Gil was saying, for people that have done, edited videos, then went to live streaming, then they rarely do videos anymore. It's only live streams.
Right.
And you have to have a good mix. That way you have the videos because some people don't some of your subscribers may not like the live streams, and they may want to see your video. So I think it's good to have the mix always, I think.
For those sort of people, and Recycled is right. For those sort of people that, are uploading and then automatically start getting into the live stream realm, your viewers are expecting that consistent, upload every week. If you do 1 or 2 or whatever, they're still kind of expecting that. So even though you're live streaming also, it would probably be very wise of you to continue doing that. Especially having a schedule. A schedule would definitely help you as well. But I would maintain your uploads if you start live streaming. Don't fall victim to it and just stop creating altogether.
What does Ghost say about that?
This is what I tell people, okay? Now, live streaming is the best way to get your watch time hours in if you're not monetized yet, obviously. But once you hit that first year, okay, your monetization comes from having 4,000 watch time hours in the last 365 days, okay? So if, say, today, the 6th of May, last year, I did a video and say it got 9 hours of watch time. Come tomorrow, that 9 hours is going to drop off the back end. So if I even put up a 10-minute video today of just, you know, whether it be a tutorial or a DIY or me just out in the yard flying the drone around, that's going to compensate for that coming off the back end. And then when you do your live stream, you're going to gain hours. You're not going to be falling behind. So you definitely want to put those videos up on your channel to compensate what comes off the back end after you've had a year's worth of YouTube streaming.
Completely
if you're not
agree. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what I used to do? This is what I used to do when I started out with this channel. I used to go to the networking kind of streams, and you know, we were all, you know, smashing each other's buttons and all that. And I was so detailed about it. I was writing down every channel that I subscribed to every night, and I had this notebook, and I was going over there and watching a video and watching a video. You know, 30 new channels, 20, letting them know I was active, you know, and all that. But all of a sudden, I was subscribed to 200 people, 300 people, 600 people, 900 people, 1,200 people.
You hit a
And
wall after a while.
oh my goodness. Then it was like, oh, I'll do one here and one there. And one, you know, Lulu, love you's out there, by the way.
Great to see you, Lulu.
Hello, Lulu.
But yeah, it was commitment, PMDB. Yeah, I did that all the time. And that the 420 community helped me a lot. They'd, you know, we were doing these streams where everyone sub up and down, you know, spread the love around. We'd always say that, you know.
It's tough because anybody that I subscribe to, I do my best to try to make my rounds and watch their videos and throw in a comment every now and then. But you're right. I mean, the larger you grow and the more people you meet, the more people you're going to subscribe to. And eventually it becomes so overwhelming. You have to start being more selective, you know what I mean, in terms of who you're subscribing to. Because really, if you subscribe to someone, that's a commitment. You're saying, I believe in your channel and I'm going to keep tabs on it, you know?
Yeah, see, when I've subscribed to people, I've never unsubscribed to them. There's maybe, I could count them on my fingers, the channels. I'm like a permanent sub. I might not always be active on that channel, but if I sub to them, I'm always sub to them. I'm a lifer, you know?
I try to at least once a day go into, now I'm subscribed to just as many people that subscribe to me. That's how the whole subscribe thing works. But there is still ones that come up in live feed, you know, when you hit that subscribe button or subscribe to category there, and it brings up all the current people that are live streaming. I try to go into at least one or two a day that I've probably never been into before, and get in the chat, say, hey, came to show some support, liked, shared, tweeted out the stream, you know, keep up the good work. And then strike up a conversation for a few minutes, and just to show the support in the community, especially if I'm subscribed to this person, I've never been to their channel before, I try to hit at least 2 to 4 a day.
Yeah, I try to get to somewhere between 10 and 30 channels a day for something, whether I pop in on a live stream or I watch a video. And sometimes when I'm going through my comments, I'm like, you know, I haven't been to this guy for a while, and I'll just bop. That's my best time where I can just bop right over there because I'm in my comments, and, you know, I can pull up a video or something, but it's hard, you know. It's
do you guys ever feel like you get into the trend where you are actively seeking out just live streams?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so easy to get sucked into that. You forget about the content, the uploads, and you're just looking for the person that's live.
Yep.
Well, that happens on my channel. I can upload a video and get 150 or 200 views or even 100 views. And then I can do a live stream and get 800 views. You know, it kind of tells me all the people want me to live stream. We want you live. We don't care about your videos. You know?
The other thing is, if you, let's say you are subscribed to hundreds of people, and especially if you hit the bell, right? The notifications will pile up so much in your feed that if you're really not liking who you're subscribed to or whatever, that it will take you forever to actually get to the channels you really want to watch. I'm just saying if you're doing the sub for sub thing. So it's a mess in many ways.
It's a mess all the way around because I get notifications for channels that I'm not subscribed to. And then people that I am subscribed to, I won't get notifications for.
So recommendations. Yeah, I see tons of recommendations from channels I'm not subscribed to.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. But
and it's not even big channels. It's not like that they have 10,000 subs where they should be getting put into the recommended category. It's smaller channels that they're recommended because of the I don't know if there's an algorithm that keeps track of what I watch or what, but yeah.
Well, one thing I see all the time that bugs me, because I know it doesn't bug me because I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but I know it bugs other people because I've seen it in the chat a lot. So I'm putting this all out to the chat. Just remember this. If you're in a networking stream or something like that, if you are, hey, I followed you, I got you, all that, don't pressure that person. I see this all the time to follow you back or sub you back. I had like 5 people say this in the stream the other night. We weren't even talking about that subject. They said, oh, I go into these streams and people say, I got you. Can you get me back right now? And I'm telling you, YouTube 101, if you're going to follow someone, sub them, got them, whatever, you got to let it go. You can't add this. So therefore, sub me back or follow me back.
That's when you get into the realm of you're starting to cross over from a sub to sub channel to an actual networking channel. You know, you're subscribing to a person that you believe in. You know what I mean? You checked out the channel. You're like, I'm going to watch this content, and you're subscribing because of that. You know, that there's a lot to be said for that. There's a much higher percentage and chance that you're going to engage with that channel if you're test driving and getting to know people within the very chat, that even the one you're in right now.
Yeah, some really good comments. I'm reading a ton of these comments. We're just talking so much. If I stop for every single one, I apologize for answering you guys back. I mean, people are talking about algorithms and their channels and content. This is great, actually.
Well, I kind of noticed a long time ago that, and not so much like in Green Bays or any of those, but I have seen it in other networking streams and things like that, where you'll have a small YouTuber, maybe he has 15 or 20 subscribers on his channel, and he'll come in and they'll do that and be like, hey, I subbed you. Can you sub me back? Well, you know, these are people who are just starting out. They don't know the rules. You have to kind of teach them. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, they've been seeing that for so long out of so many different people that probably did know the rules and was doing it anyways, that they just automatically time them out or block them.
Right.
And that's why I came up with the whole idea of, look, we don't self-promote per se, but we do on my channel, we promote self-promotion. And what I tell them to do is they got 200 characters to put a brief description about their channel into the chat to draw more attention to themselves and let people know what their channel is all about.
I do the same thing.
I would much rather see that in the chat than, hey, I subbed you. Can you sub me back?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I just want to thank Raymond Doolin for the super chat. Thanks for the $2. Hi, everyone. I'm here for Dave. Thank you, Raymond. Just wanted to say that before it goes away.
I'd rather see that come up in the chat. And if I see it, I read it out. So I'm actually shouting out their channel and telling people, hey, these guys are doing this. You know, they're ghosts, they're urban explorers, they're, you know, all this stuff. You might want to go check that out because that sounds pretty cool. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to read a comment here. Drone Kings in Darwin, because I was just going to say this. Biggest problem is one live stream did it, so now everyone thinks that every live stream is a sub for sub or a version of it. You're right. I've said this before. You need to get a feel for everyone's stream, everyone's channel, everyone's chat, and that happens all the time. Like Cab7, our brother, he you know, no following, no support, none of that. But people come in from other streams and they think, well, I'm in another stream, I'm following, I'm subbing, all that. Every channel owner is different.
People are still making friends and subscribing to channels, even in Cab7's.
Yes, privately.
He doesn't go for the sub for sub. He doesn't go for self-promotion, but he full-heartedly believes in making friends and subscribing to channels because you believe in that person. That's the same thing. He won't actively do that because that's not what his channel's about. but he does let people do that in his stream, which is nice.
Yeah. And that's a good example though, where it's different rules in different chats, you know.
Well, see, I have different rules from time to time. So like I do that show. It's called EVPs, Every Voice Paranormal Stories. It's on Thursday nights. And we don't do the whole networking stream thing in there. But I tell them, if you guys want to, you know, what we call backdoor sub or backdoor subscribe, you go over to their channel, check them out, hit the bar, ding the bell, drop a like on one of their videos if you like it, and leave them a comment and leave it at that. Don't bring it back to the chat. Because the chat interacts with the show and they'll be asking questions. And, you know, it's hard enough to keep up with the chat sometimes when it really gets rolling. But when it gets clogged up with, hey, I got you, I got you, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. But backdoor subscribing is allowed.
Yeah. And that's go ahead.
I think network.
And you can
a network
anywhere. You don't have to let the host know, you know.
I was just going to say, David, the producer, is in the house.
I know.
David.
I said hi to him.
What's going on, David, the producer?
The producer guy's in the house.
Producer guy. What's going on,
I haven't
David?
had enough to drink today to say that today. So what's up, David?
I think you guys take the competitiveness out of it, and that's why people come to you for a good show and some friendly connections. Indie Creative Arts Media, TV, ICAM TV. It's a mouthful. Yeah, well, that's what we encourage. You know, when we talk about networking, we're talking about making relationships, taking interest in people, you know, finding out who they are, what they do, you know. I like to connect with people in the live stream a lot, you know, because we can't keep up anymore with everyone.
I like doing a panel when I do my networking streams with other YouTubers that have advice on how to grow a channel, or, you know, how tags work or cards in your videos, and try to give out some information, you know, the kind of information that a lot of people hold sacred. And, oh no, I'm doing this and I'm not going to tell anybody else because I'm in direct competition with you, you know. No, I'm putting it all out there. I spill the beans. I tell them exactly about tags and, you know, pimping the algorithm, so to speak, and taking advantage of trending topics. And
yeah, I got to say one thing, beast mode. That's the worst thing to say in a live stream. I'm live right now. I'm going to call you out on that, beast mode 11. Don't do that. It's tacky. Did you ever watch Weird Al's song, Tacky? It's tacky. That's the worst thing to do, is go into someone's live. It's one of my pet peeves. Sorry. I just happened to see that. See, that's a prime example. I'm trying to round up people for my live stream. I'll go into Green Bay's and tell them I'm live. Maybe some people will come over. It makes you seem desperate. I'm just being honest. That's just me. Is it just me?
No, I'm going to say, I can't even imagine how many times that actually worked for somebody anyways. Even, not only do I agree with Green Bay, it's the worst thing you can say, but it doesn't work anyways. Even if it wasn't the worst thing, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Well, it speaks volumes about your character too. I mean, why go into a live stream when someone works hard to maintain the level of people they have in there now and say, I'm live, and take them away from someone? It's very shallow.
There's a few exceptions, and that's like extreme friendship on YouTube. Give you a prime example. Cap 7 came on my panel this morning 10 minutes before he was going live, and he says, I can only be here for a few minutes. I got to go. And I said to the chat, I know why you got to go, Ben. You're going live in 10 minutes. And he goes, oh, I don't want to self-promote myself. Ben, your family here. So sometimes extreme friendship, you can do that, but that's the only case, you know?
Well, I think you could also say, I'm going to be going live maybe tonight sometime or another day. I think that's okay. I would think.
Yeah, that's not too bad. You know, some just kind of reading some of the chat.
I told them that in my networking streams, if you're going live later on, let us know, you know, if you're going to be doing a show on your channel tomorrow, you know, if you have a video you want to promote, put the link in there, you know.
All right.
I mean, that's me going the extra mile. I don't know if you guys would do that on your streams or not, but
most networking streams like to do raids at the end of their lives anyway. So they pick a live, they pick a live stream and then they raid it.
That's what we did to Cab 7 Day. I said, Cab, when I'm done here, we're gonna go raid you, and that's what we did. And by the way, I want to say to Tammy Burgess Rock fan, believe it or not, you are the best viewer. I'm going to just throw this out here. Tammy said, I don't make content. I'm just a supporter. That's actually how you grow your channel. You want viewers that don't ask for anything back. I don't need a sub back. I don't need a view.
Right.
Tammy, you're like the best. That's what we want, viewers.
It's funny because there's a stigma there. If somebody says I got you or I subscribe to you, even today, if I see that, I feel this obligation. In the back of my mind, I'm like, geez, I should probably check out their channel, sub to their channel, and yeah, and I bet a lot of people feel that way.
By the way,
that way.
Well, oh, go ahead.
If you guys subscribe to me today, make sure you type 100. I'm just kidding.
No. Hey, I'll tell you this personally in the chat. Ghost Mafia, Guild Skills, Recycle Dude, they're all top-notch channels. So I would encourage you to subscribe to them because they're really good people and they do make content and they do work hard in the community. So they got it going for them. So everyone up on this panel should, guys, seriously give them some thought. I mean, I hope you do subscribe to them.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean that.
I mean, now everybody knows that we had that low race to 3,000, Gil. and I won. But after I won, then you got squatted and went. Now I'm just trying to catch up to Gil.
Oh, and you will. Chances are you'll probably surpass.
Well, I'm trying to get to 2,400. I think I'm somewhere around there. I don't even know where I'm at. I think I'm somewhere in that.
I thought you made it to 2,400.
I did.
Get you?
I want to tell you real quick a tiny story. It's a funny one. You know what happened? So then I had this genius idea to go back and make sure all my videos are public. I did that, and people got like 40 notifications of videos, and I think I lost a couple people because they got bombarded with notifications.
Oh,
yeah. Which is okay. I understand.
Well, here's another opinion I have because there is so much sub for sub going on. I think a lot of people are not really stepping back and looking at what their content is on their channel. And here's what I mean by that. We talked about you should keep uploading content, but sometimes I'll go to a channel, they say, come over and watch a video. And I looked at every video is 2 or 3 hours long. I always encourage people to have some shorter videos for people to select and some playlists that have some shorter ones along with those long ones. Because I'm like, what am I supposed to watch here? I don't have 3 hours. Like
a nice channel trailer goes a long way too.
Channel trailer, yeah. And I don't want people to get confused on this live stream. I do, like I said, like Go said, if you're new, you should be subbing your ass off. You really should be. But when you're new, you got to put the extra time in. You got to earn your stripes. You got to pay your dues. You got to get over and go that extra mile to watch a lot of extra people, building those friendships.
Getting to know the community is the second step. The first step is creating your YouTube account.
Yeah.
Honestly, with me, once I got past my first 100 subscribers, it was about getting my face out there, getting people to know me, whether it be doing live streams on my channel or getting up on other people's panels and interacting on their channels. But you have to cement those foundations first. Like I always say, it only takes a spark to start a fire. Like literally West Haven could say hi to Recycle Dude, and a year from now they could be out on a collab together in a cemetery doing a haunted thing. And it all started with that single hello in the chat.
Yeah.
So
well, a lot of people, what I notice, and this is like lessons to all the new YouTubers out there. When I see all this, I got you, I followed you and all that, I don't see those channels talking to people in the chat. How you doing tonight? Happy Monday. How's it going? I mean, so they're just sitting there going, I got you, I followed you, I got you, I followed you. There's no interaction with the people. And so people blow them off. It's
a turnoff. It's a real turnoff when people do that. But when you're asking people how they're doing, or just trying to strike up conversations, there are some people that still have their head in the sand and they think you're trying, you sub to them. So they're like, I'm already subbed to you. Or, they do the little check mark thingy, but legit, just talk to people.
I get more subs when I go into a stream if I have my social blade up and I'm in some random stream and I'm just talking to people. How you doing? Hello. And all of a sudden I notice by the time I leave that chat 30 minutes later, I gained 3 subscribers. I didn't ask for one. I didn't self-promote. It's just they got interested in me and they clicked the dots and they're like, wow, this looks pretty cool. I think I'll subscribe to them.
Yeah.
Johnny B, and I always check out channels that say hello. Look at that. Look at that.
There you have it.
Coming from the master guitar player. Wow.
I'm telling you, one of these days you got to get him up on your panel.
Johnny Bean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll get him up here. I've been on his panel. He's really good, and he's family-friendly channel. If you like music, guys, guitars, music, live it, breathe it, eat it, sleep it. Johnny Bean's the dude.
Speaking of, where's Ben?
He said he would come up here, but apparently he's lied to me.
Oh my goodness.
And a grip on life says, next to Wacky, I'm the craziest and most cringy YouTuber in this group, LOL. I push the boundaries, LOL. Who pushes the boundaries here? Well, obviously you haven't been on one of my overnight insomniacs. We push boundaries.
I was going to say either that or JoJo.
Megan's blog is out there.
Hey, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Jan's life.
Put Johnny B and Fury together. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? Here's a prime example. Johnny B, I mean, he's good in the community. He's got a real channel. Love talking about people like that, Johnny Bean doesn't go into chats saying, I got you. He comes and talks to people, Prime example.
Well, I mean, the more you talk to people, I mean, saying I got you, your name's being put out there too. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's being put out there in a very negative way. Because like Green Bay Wacky said, it's kind of a turnoff. People tend to not want to deal with someone that's begging for subscribers. But if you're trying to truly interact within the chat, people are going to start noticing your name and be intrigued enough to hit those 3 dots and head over and see what you're all about.
See, here's what I think happens with a sub for sub. I'll just throw this out. Tell me what you think. I think some people are so obsessed with it. They're doing so many a day because, you can hit your limit at 75 subs in a day. It's either 75 or 100. Now, if they do that every day, that means in span of 5 days, they just subscribe to 400 or 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
So they go so fast with it, they don't really even have time to even follow who they did it with. Oh, shit.
Jeez.
Now we got trouble.
I don't know how the hell I ended up here, but they were selling tickets down on the street corner, and I said, what the hell? They paid me $5, man. I got $5 in my pocket now.
Honey, call them scalpers and tell them they're doing it wrong. They're supposed to be collecting the money.
Hot damn. Good
Sorry,
job.
Ben. Sorry, Ben. It was I thought it was going to be I'm sorry. It was 100 for you. There you go.
Oh, damn. Damn. Hey, I want to thank Gil Skills for sticking up for me, man. I appreciate how you did that. And we all do have different rules over at our live streams, and Gil Skills respects that. And 99% of the people that come over to my live stream do respect that. And I know it frustrates some people. I got some haters because of it. And it's so stupid to get haters because you have certain rules over at your own live streams when it comes to sub. That's just crazy ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm one of the easiest people to get along with. And to come back at me and hate me because you don't like my rules for the sub for sub. That's crazy.
We were just talking about that before you got up here, that every channel has different rules, and people don't seem to take the time to learn the rules of every channel.
Yeah.
Or respect them, for that matter.
Or respect them.
See, here, this is what I think sub for sub is all about. Now, some people may agree with me and some people may not.
No, let it out, man. That's what we're here for.
This is what I think. People get this idea in their head that they're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars a month, the more subscribers you've got. That huge number that you've got next to your channel name is going to bring you in all these bucks. Well, I'm going to tell you, Green Bay Wacky me took a night off and we went exploring some live streams, one with 160,000 people in it, and I think one with 103,000. 2 live streams that were going on late at night. Well, guess what? Those 2 live streams, neither one of them had more than 19 people in either one. These people aren't making money. It's it's a big dream. There's more than 200,000 people in our community. And I asked Dave, I said, Dave, if you really think about it, how many people in our community, for as long as we've been here, how many people do we know of that they can actually say that they're paying their bills every month with the YouTube money they're bringing in? So if you figure we've known each other for 3 years, okay, Dave and me, not once have we seen a person say, hey, I'm successful, I'm paying my bills here on YouTube. So this sub for sub is just a dream. You're not making any money, just subbing for subbing. A part of subscribing to a channel is to go ahead and watch their videos, make comments, and leave a thumbs up. Okay, that's what it's all about. That's how your channel is going to grow. That's how it's going to happen, because the AdSense will kick in then. The more people that come and watch your channel, your content, you have a better chance of reaching that ceiling of AdSense where you get your first paycheck. It is not going to happen just by you going and saying, subscribe to me, and you don't watch no one's content. It ain't going to happen.
No, that's
statistically, you're only going to carry about 10% of your sub count in a live stream anyway.
Yeah. You're lucky to get 10% views on your video. Lucky.
If you're getting 10% of your sub count, you're doing well.
Right.
Wow. I got to thank BoomBest88. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Hey, Green Bay Wacky. And David, the producer. Support Green Bay Wacky. Recycle Dude, Gill Skills, Ghost Mafia, and Cap 7. $10 super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel, my great friend. I just wanted to thank you guys for that. Really
guys,
appreciate that.
Let's be clear. I mean, sub for sub obviously is against YouTube community guidelines. We're just simply discussing the validity of it, why it works or it doesn't work.
Well, some aspects of it work. Actually, it does start relationships. It does get notifications going. But like Ben is saying, I know channels, I'll be honest, that I know do a lot of sub for sub that have like 6,000 subscribers and they don't even get 50 views on their videos.
Right.
It's almost embarrassing. It almost makes you look bad to have a big sub number. Remember our friend, I'm not going to say the name, Cap 7 knows this. We met this YouTuber and I like this guy actually. He's good. I think he should be got like 15,000 subscribers. Gets like 2 people on his live streams, gets like 12 views on his videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to guess that can't be, YouTube can't, like for the algorithm or for any of that stuff, it can't be a good thing for your channel anyway, I would imagine.
Good point.
I mean, if you have so many subscribers and not a lot of views, it's probably not going to be good for the analytics.
It's definitely taken into account, that's for sure, in terms of recommendations and whatnot.
Well, yeah, it's your watch time and your views. That's what's important. But people are so obsessed with the sub number. You want to kind of get both. You want your sub number to go along with you want people watching your stuff.
Well, I'm not going to lie, because literally, okay, say I've got 3,200 subscribers on my channel. Okay. I carry between 30 and 40 people in a live stream throughout. Now, I know that that's not 40 people sitting in there the whole stream, but, you know, half of them are going to drop out and there's going to be new ones trickling in. And when I do the networking streams, I tell them, stick around as long as you can, because there's new people that comes through about every 10 minutes. There's a whole new cycle of people coming through the chat. And the ones that hang out the longest are going to be able to see more channels, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
a Grip on Life says they get 400 to 900 views per stream with 280 subscribers. Listen to the panel, everyone. They're 100% right. See, a Grip on Life, then you're killing it. If you get 400 to 900 views on a stream with only 280 subscribers, you've got real support going on.
right?
The real secret of success is, like everybody's been saying on this panel, it's pretty unanimous, is the watch time. If you've got a good niche going, if you've got good content, if you've got a great live and a great personality, the watch time is going to generate your growth with subscribers. It's as simple as that.
You know, one thing that I witnessed my 6 years on YouTube, and Green Bay Wacky is a good example of it because he experienced it himself, is I'm going to do a sub for sub live stream. And I'm going to bring all these people in. And that's what happened. He started getting a couple people in. Other people started telling their people, hey, you need to go check out this Green Bay Wacky guy because he's doing the sub for sub kind of live stream. And that's what was being passed around our community. Well, Dave went from 15, 20 in a live stream to 70, 80 in a live stream,
130
over to 130 in a live stream.
Yeah.
Because everyone was getting on the bandwagon. This is the place that you could go get the subscribers. But I told Dave, I said, you know what? Through my experience of being on YouTube, you're going to hit a pinnacle. And you're, you know, hold on to the wave as long as you can, because yeah, you're going to gain some subscribers out of it. But I'm telling you what the outcome this is going to be. You're going to come down, man. Everyone's going to be filtered through there. They're going to get all the subs they have. Ain't no one else is going to be coming new to those live streams. Then you're going to start getting people from other countries that we don't understand their languages, okay? Which everyone is welcome to our community. I don't care what language you speak. But that's what's going to happen. And indeed, Green Bay Wacky can say, yeah, that was his experience. He hit that pinnacle, and then he fell. Just like anyone else that I've seen that's done the sub for sub live streams, you get big, you get that rush, you hold on to the wave, and then all of a sudden the people filter through. And again, they're another statistic.
Yeah, it's totally true. He did say that to me. We were in a hangout and he says, you know, you're really, people are coming for the subs. And I was like, oh, I thought they were coming for me. I know they're coming for the subs, kind of. He's like, I'm just he told me to, and I took it like a man. And I said, I'd love to stroke my back and say I'm entertaining, which I am entertaining, but yeah, that was exactly true.
Track that, though. There's definitely a way to track that. Is okay when that live stream ends and you go to your analytics and viewer duration is above 7 to 10 minutes, you know you're doing something right.
I'm gonna.
Minutes is about an average. Is good. 7 minutes is good. Anything above 7 is great.
I'm going to tell this to everyone in this chat right now. How many people are in here? 48. And Ben knows this because I'm going to speak from personal experience. I backed off on the networking, put channels upstream, you know, not that I was ever really straight out sub for sub. I always encourage networking, but I try to work on being more entertaining. But anyway, here's the bottom line. I don't get 130 in the chat anymore. I don't when I go live, but Ben knows this. He looked at the number. I get an average duration time, I've never told this to anyone, of over 30 minutes a person in my live streams. So if I have 60 people in my live stream, they come in, they're staying for over a half an hour. When a lot of other live streams, the average person is staying 3 to 6 minutes, maybe 9 if you're lucky.
David is out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's good.
Unheard of to see 30, 35 minutes of average duration time. I've been to a lot of channels and looked at their duration time, and he's right, between 3 and right around 10 minutes, depending if you have a live stream or not. Dave, it's unbelievable. I looked at it with my own eyes and I'm going, holy shit, man, that is superb, over superb.
But I'm not saying that to try to brag, because it's you guys I owe that to. Trying to drive home the point that the number, the view time and the views is what's important. The sub number's not. And I apologize. Indie Creative Arts Media TV, iCam TV, thanks for the $5 super chat. I wish more people would come over here and listen to you guys. They aren't getting all the info regarding YouTube, so they think it's easy to get rich. But I just want to drive that home. It's the view time and the views.
You can have 10,000 subscribers, but if those 10,000 subscribers are only watching you for a minute at a time, you're not going to get the same amount of watch time as if you had 3,000 subscribers and they're watching you 15 to 20 minutes at a time.
Right.
It's like having a $10,000 check with only $100 in the bank to cover it.
Right.
And you can have a viral video with 1,000 subscribers. I mean, you don't need thousands to get the views like that either. You don't have to have that many.
See, I'm going to be the first to admit, even my subscribers that I have, I know people have subbed to me that don't watch me. You know, they're not, you know, I mean, we're lucky to get 10%. That would be a good day. You know, even PewDiePie only gets 10% view on his videos. He's got what, 90 million, 100 million? Yeah. Watch his videos. He's got 5 million views, 8 million, 7, not even 10%. And that's the biggest YouTuber on YouTube.
I know sub for sub channels that have like 8,000, 10,000 subscribers. When they go live, I never see more than 20 people in their chat. Never.
Yeah. That's true. I know a big YouTuber's got 250,000 subscribers and he only gets like 169 in his chat. Because his live streams aren't that interesting, actually. So he's got the subscribers, but, you know, doesn't have the interest level.
You know, there's something so much more important than the sub for sub, the subscribers, your watch time hours, and things like that. And it is, if you're going to be on YouTube, put out positivity. The more positive things you do in the community, the more things that you can do to help others out, to help out other channels, to help out other people, it's going to come back to you. And I know Cab 7 knows about this because he's a big supporter in the community and he does a lot of good things. And, you know, I've seen it myself. And if you put positive out, it's going to come back to you. And I've seen it come back for Cab. I've seen JT's All Business do a raid on him and him get 200 subscribers in one stream. Just out of
That's because we believe in each other. We believe in each other and we support each other. It's genuine support. It's not this fake crap. It's real, genuine support.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is when you get caught up in drama, okay, yes, drama can boost your numbers and accelerate your channel for a short time. But after a while, beating a dead horse is going to come back to haunt you.
Mm-hmm.
So the more positivity you put out, the more positive things you do on your channel and for other people, it's going to come back to you. And that's so important. That's so much more important than the numbers of dollars or anything else.
Yeah, I just
$2 bill, right, Dave?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, Sunshine Girl 07's out there. She's a beautiful person on YouTube. Hello. Do you guys know Sunshine Girl at all? Not really. She's the one. Cab watched the video. It even made him laugh. She's the one that said booby sweat.
Oh, the booby sweat lady.
The booby sweat. She was talking about going into a store and the women that keep their money in their bras and take them out. And she called it booby sweat. Sorry, Sunshine Girl. It was a good video. It was a good video. Lately it just seems like everyone is so obsessed with the sub for sub. It's worse than I've ever seen it in a while. Is it just me?
I mean, you have to. I mean, sub for sub. What's the return on investment on sub for sub? Really, in truth, what's the real return on investment?
2% subscriber count. That's about it. 2%.
Yeah,
2%.
2%.
It does seem like there's more than I've ever seen. I think I agree with a lot.
That's what I mean. I'm seeing all. It's like seems really bad lately. That's why I wanted to do this tonight for a topic for an hour or two. It just seems like everyone's so frustrated with YouTube, they don't know what to do anymore. So they just go to these streams and just, oh, let me just get a bunch of subs. And then like Ben says, I'll get rich because I get all these subs. Yeah.
You know, all I got to say is I came to YouTube with an income already. I had my own income. And when I leave YouTube, I'll still have my income. So I've got something to fall back on. Some people are willing to give up everything for YouTube because they have these dreams that they look at these big YouTubers like Casey Neistat. And they go, well, I can reach that goal. I can do that. And that's great that you feel like you can do that. But take a look at our community that we're in. How many people have actually reached that goal in the last 3 years? No one. No one. And that's just reality. I'm not saying that you can't achieve it, but the reality is no one has reached that.
Well, people are losing focus, losing sight. You're only going to make it on YouTube with content is king. Content is king.
It really is. That's your foundation.
And I've realized that a couple years into this. You know, I'll go into a chat and people say I got you or I followed you, and I'll say, thanks. You know, because I can't watch your videos right now. I can't sub them back because I can't give them what they want or what you need. I've even told people in the chat, sometimes I've said to people, okay, I subbed you or I followed you, but I can't promise I can be there to watch your videos. I'm subscribed to so many. I've told them that. Simple Joys, I called in to a couple of new supporters to show support, and they were doing Grow Your Channel, and oh my goodness, so boring and flat, hard to stay. See, now that's a point. That's a good point.
Well, some people can pull off doing the networking streams, and some people can't. Some people will yell and shout, and it'll sound like a car salesman, just go. And some people are more laid back. They're fine, try to entertain. Everybody's got their different way of doing it. It works for some, doesn't work for others, but they're going to try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure what streams he was talking about, but yeah, that can be a trap where if you're just doing a sub for sub stream, you're not really giving a whole lot of content out to people. That could be a trap. But
well,
yes,
that's why I only do it like once or twice a week. And
yeah, but
I didn't do any last weekend, so it's like I need to be doing one here coming up soon. But
yeah, but Ghost,
I don't do them like repeatedly. I'd rather do my show. I'd rather do the shows that I do and put out content, or go out and shoot a video and put it up.
But Ghost, you're not even close to a sub for sub stream. You're an entertaining. No. You're not even on the. You're encouraging people to tell people in the chat what they do on their channels, to network. You're not even close to that, Ghost. I'm sorry, I got to put that in your corner, man.
Dave, you care. You legit care about your creators and your viewers, and that shows in your live streams. That clearly separates you from any sub for sub type of channel.
Oh yeah.
I like to see other people's channels grow. So like when I do a networking stream, like I said, I like to give out the secrets behind YouTube, the little keys that they can use to make their channel better. The ones that other people was like, I had to find that out on my own. Let them find that out on their own, kind of thing. But no, I'll get out there and I'll tell them, the difference between a trending topic or an annual trending topic. Annual trending topic is something that happens every year and comes back around. And if you do a video on an annual trending topic, you'll get views the first year. Then second year comes around, it'll start coming up in the search parameters for the next year. And you'll continue to gain views on that trending topic every year that it happens.
I think another problem, some of you guys think about this, people that subscribe to someone and they're hoping that maybe they'll get noticed now because they subscribed, they went over, watched a video. I always tell people sometimes you have to be patient. I've had people that didn't come over and watch something of mine for like 6 months. It took a while, but they finally got there. Everyone wants it now. I comment on your video. Why aren't you watching my video tonight?
Yeah, this is not a spontaneous platform in terms of presence. You've got to work at it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But Cab, you said it once before. You were talking about the people. You made the point to me. You might not remember it, but you said people that are like, sub to me. You said they're not willing to put any work in. They're just hoping that someone will sub to them, and they won't talk to anyone or engage them or go to they're just like, throw it out in a chat, sub to me.
Right. Yep.
They don't want to work. They don't want to work it, build the relationship, And
a lot of times those people that say sub to me, they never did subscribe to your channel. They just want you to subscribe to them. They don't care about going back to your channel and checking it out.
No, they actually don't.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's true.
That's a good point. Does anyone here still? Sorry, I'm not going to read that comment. Yeah, we like James, a grip on life. We get along with James. He's fine.
James is awesome sauce.
Yeah, there you go. We get along with him. He's fine. Oh, we got the Herminator in here. Herman the Great.
Herman the Great, welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm starting to, there's so many comments flying by. Oh, Simple Joy says, yes, that's what I meant, asking for without wanting to give anything to the community or work for any of it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nike girl. I'm only speaking the truth. I see your attachment to people. I see your heart. Everyone on this panel has a big heart for this community. I guarantee it, people. These are guys you want to be subscribed to because they do care. Cab 7, Ghost Mafia, Kill Skills, Recycle Dude.
I agree with that. Everyone on this panel does care. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I'm just kind of reading some of the chants here. I'm doing great, Michael Gwynn. Thank you. By the way, it's a very touching video you did. That song by Anne Murray. I watched that. That was very touching. Good evening, Brian on the go, by the way.
Oh.
Did you say so? Like you were going to say something?
No, I was saying Brian on the go.
Oh, Brian on the go.
I said it at the same time you did, and I think
yeah. That was an overlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just trying to encourage people to build relationships and build content. I don't know how to smash it into people, you know? Thank you, the Wombat says. What about asking the chat now that we kind of said a lot of our piece? Maybe we can see what they have to say. You got any questions for any of us about sub for sub? I mean, I wasn't planning on doing an 8-hour live stream on this subject. I know you're here, Michigander Man Rob. I'm sorry, Michigander Man Rob. Here, Sandy A. say Aniki's here. May Bella, a.k.a. Marianne Arcuri is in there. Used, abused, and confused. I know you guys are in there. We were just talking, so we're trying to feed you information. So we kind of ignored the chat a little bit. I'm sorry.
The nice thing about our type of community there is that we do our best to try to educate the newer YouTube channels to try not to fall into those same pitfalls with sub for sub. It truly doesn't work. So we try our best to kind of enlighten you in the best way to do it, which is communicate, reach out to people, make friends on the YouTube platform.
Yeah, we can tell you about our mistakes.
That much more organic views or organic subscribers.
JCT, good to see you, by the way. Wow, what about a channel with no content? Well, Raymond Doolin, that's okay if they're a supporter in the community. I'll say this again. Everyone in this chat, if you want to grow on YouTube, I know it's going to sound bad. It's going to sound bad, but I'm going to say it. You actually want viewers and not channels to watch you, because people that don't want anything back from you, they just like you. That's your best viewer is someone that doesn't want to sub back, doesn't care if you watch their video. They don't want anything. They just want to be with you. If someone goes to Cab 7, Cab wants a person that wants to see Cab 7. Same with Ghost. Same with, that's your best viewer.
Cab 7's a part of my daily diet. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. Mickey XOXO, by the way, I want to tell you, there's a success story happening in our community.
Oh
she just hit 5,000. She's gonna blow by the wacky like he was standing still, because she's doing it.
Yep, she's a rock star. She's. I can't believe how fast her channel is growing.
She's gonna hit 100,000, guys. I predicted. Mickey XOXO is gonna be like the new Jenna Marbles or something, with better language, I'm just saying. There you go, Mickey. You heard it on the wacky. Don't forget us little guys.
West Haven always and forever. I appreciate your sentiment.
What did they say? What did? Hey, James Plays Games. I know you're out there. James Plays Games.
It's not in there.
By the way, people who have no content means they're there to see your content don't want anything from you but videos. Yes. Yes, Sandy A7.
The funny thing is, you know, people that have no content, me and Recycle Dude's seen this a couple of times, and I'm sure a lot of you guys in the panel have as well. We'll come across channels that have like 700, 800, 1,000, 1,500 subscribers, but they don't have a single video that they uploaded.
Yeah.
And it took us a little while. Like, well, how is that possible? Well, the answer is simple. The formula works for them as it does for us. They're going out and they're commenting on videos. They're going out and talking to people in the chat, getting to know people. They believe in that person so much, even though they don't have content, they're subscribing to their channel. So can you imagine if you have content on top of that and you're doing that?
Yeah, thanks, Don Broyles. Says he goes to channels because he genuinely likes them and follows them. Never asked anyone to follow me back. That's a good comment. Yeah. Aussie Tiger Rock fam. G'day. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Mr. Rocker Vlogs, Mr. Rocker said, great point, Gill Skills. Whoa, Boom Best 88, $10 super chat with love. Thank you.
And did you notice that there's 5 hearts there?
5 hearts.
5 people in the chat.
Yeah.
Channel, rather.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Hey, that was good, Boom Best 88. Thank you.
Mo man, that's because we support y'all. May not have videos, but staying busy supporting all of you. Wow.
I just want to say to a Nike girl, you have a good night, all right?
Oh, Nike Girl's leaving?
Yep.
You have a wonderful night, guys. Okay, Nike Girl, yes. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
I agree, Kevin.
One of the biggest supporting channels that I could even I cannot even say enough about this person's channel. He has no content, but he's in every stream. He's always dropping links for people.
I know who you're gonna say. Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter.
The
is
Sharpshooter.
The man, the myth, the mod god. He is one of the biggest supporting channels that there is on YouTube. Hands down. I got to give him special props for everything that he does. This man will mod in 30 channels at the same time.
Oh, wow.
For people. It's crazy.
Wow.
He's going to have like 8 arms and 15 computers in front of him. I swear to God.
Hey, Rob's leaving, Michigander man. Rob, we love you. Another great channel out there, great supporter, great channel. Rob, Michigander man. I just want to say goodnight to him.
Yeah, everybody's like Sharpshooter, my buddy. There you go.
Well, look at this. Born Achille YT, please help me get subs. We just said not to do that. Say born. Look at this. Say born when subbed for 1 back. Born Achille. Born Aquila YT. It won't work. Well, we're watching it in our own chat.
Matter of fact, when someone, I'll be honest with you. When I see someone do that, I will not subscribe to their channel. I'm looking over at his channel right now, and he's got the description. All it is 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. He's doing little check marks to reach his goal of 1,000. That's the description of his channel. So that's telling me right there all he's interested in is subs. Just being honest with you.
No, hey, I said you can say anything you want here about this subject.
And if you're going to take anything away from that, I would definitely consider revamping your subscription and rethinking what your channel is all about.
Yeah, I've revamped so many times. If you're not changing, David the producer, we have found properly tagged videos, engaging descriptions, community engagement, and the best content we can create has worked so far.
Yep.
Yes. Brother John Speaks is in there too, by the way. Good to see you.
Hey, Brother John Speaks. Always good to see a friend.
Mr. Something Basic. I would just say do that privately. Take that privately with Mickey. It's another thing, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know we're talking about sub for sub, but everything revolves around what you're doing on your channel. It's not good to call people out on other people's live streams. It's not good. I know you want to talk to him, but you got to find him privately. Do you guys agree with that, or is it just me?
No, I agree.
Completely. I mean, anything else is just airing dirty laundry. So on social media.
Yeah, I agree.
I go into chats and people say, "Why am I blocked?" or something like that. Oh, it's like, don't do it.
Born Killer YT says, "I'm sorry, I will stop. I think that advice actually might work." And again, Born Killer YT, you have 200 characters in that chat. If you put a brief description about your channel into the chat to draw attention to you and let more people know what you're all about, you're going to get more flies with honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me give you an example too. I'm going to type this in the chat for you, Borna Killa. Do something like this. Put the @ sign and look at Mickey XOXO. Put her name and say something like this. How are you doing tonight? Wow, I didn't type that very good. Holy crap. Hold on. We're gonna give you live training lessons here. I just typed it wrong on my keyboard. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna get this. I'm correcting it. You'd get a lot, and so you'd start a conversation with Mickey XOXO. She might answer you, she might not, and then do that with other people. Hey, City Girl, how you doing tonight? Happy Monday. That's how you get noticed.
You know what I tell them too is most of the time in their about section. Now, I've watched you and Fireman CV do the channel reviews and things like that. Usually the about section is where you put the description about your channel. And it's usually 3 lines. It's a small paragraph. It's usually less than 200 characters on most channels. You could literally copy that right from your own about section, paste it into the chat, and there's your brief description about your channel.
Yeah, and remember this too. I know we're talking about, tell people what you do on your channel. Hey, I'm a gaming channel. I play Fortnite. I do these videos and that kind of thing. But just remember, every time you go to a new live stream, it doesn't mean the same rules apply. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Herman. The $5 super chat that said, I have a huge heart for this community. I love everyone in this community so much. Thank you, Herman. But just remember, when you leave my live stream and go out into YouTube, it doesn't mean you can do that on every channel. Like Ben was saying, not on his channel. He doesn't want that.
Right. Take some time to, like, if you go into somebody else's live stream, take some time to read the description. A lot of the times people place the rules of their live streams in the description. So just to kind of protect yourself from, being singled out.
Well, I would tell people if there's a question, then start off as backdoor subbing. And what that is you go you could go into PewDiePie's stream and just click on random people, check out their channels, hit the bar, ding the bell, drop a like on one of their videos and leave them a comment and leave it at that. Go back to the chat, find another person to do that with. But if the host of that channel doesn't want to see it in the chat, don't put it in the chat.
See what happens a lot is a lot of people, again, don't want to put the time in. If you go into a live stream, it's going to take you a good 10, 15 minutes to see what the host is saying, see what the host is saying to the chat, how they're responding to certain comments, and you'll get a vibe for the flow of a live stream. Yeah. Like I've gone into some live streams and I'm talking to the host, hey, how you doing tonight, all that. And I get a feeling where I realize that they're pretty comfortable with me, and I'll just say, I'm in Wisconsin. And then, oh, what do you do in Wisconsin? Well, since you asked, I'm a comedian, so you get a flow going in the chat with that host. Oh my goodness.
Somebody new here. I'm going to go check out her channel.
June Gall.
Oh, June.
June Gall. June Gall's in the chat. Wow. Brother John speaks. Oh, go ahead.
June has a droning channel.
Oh my goodness! Did you just say that?
Yeah, she flies drones.
Well, that's true, actually. Now that I think about it, it's not.
She flies drones. She's got a droning channel.
That's true. That's it's. Ah, man. TCS
Guys, we have
Live.
61 people in here. Is there any way we can get more? Can we share this out, guys?
Purgatory Paranormal of New York is in here too, by the way. Thank you, everyone. Herbert T Outdoors is in here. June Ball.
I've had one drone. It lasted for 5 minutes into a tree, but it was fun while it lasted.
Oh my goodness!
I'm actually getting pretty good at flying a drone. I was flying mine out in the backyard today, and I was flying in big circles, and I had it going real fast and everything. Then the battery went dead, and it was like, but it was fun.
And I would say this to the chat too. This is one of those streams. If you're just getting there, you might actually want to rewind it later and watch it. We hit just a lot of good points, you know, about sub for sub. Yeah. Cab said he unsubscribed from me, so that was good.
I just do that on purpose.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, again, I'm just telling everyone in the chat, I'm not opposed to sub for sub, but networking is better. Networking is better.
I think a lot of people more so right now are doing sub for sub because they're doing live streams on their phones, and it's the only piece of equipment they got. So the rule is you have to have 1,000 subscribers, right? Before you can do live streams on YouTube. And it's a shame, but we've got to follow the rules. There are some other live stream capabilities that you can use. I'm not familiar with them, but there's, I guess, some tips and tricks. And Dave, you know about that.
My understanding is you can put Streamlabs on your phone. Is that, have you guys heard that at all?
Well, I do know that Drone Worship did a video explaining how you could kind of get around it and all that, and YouTube sent him a letter saying you got 24 hours to take down that video. So they're cracking down on streams that are telling people how to get around that.
Well, I've always
it's not the go arounds aren't really the good way to go either.
No, I said that every time that I told people about that you can do that, like we just said, I said I can't verify that that's acceptable to YouTube.
Right.
So that's amazing what you just said, Ghost. I didn't know someone in the community made a video about it and got contacted by YouTube to remove the video. There's your answer, guys. You're trying to skate around the 1,000 thing, you might get shut down.
Yep.
Wow.
Or if you do any videos telling people how to skate around the 1,000 thing, you could get shut down.
Yep.
Don't do it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it.
Wow. That's that just kind of like, that was some Drone Kings in Darwin. I've been nervous to do a live. 1K. YouTube said no live. 1K. They'll start something soon. Some of the go-arounds seem not very secure. Whimsy Creek Arts saying, hello, Big Tiny Goldilocks Hernandez, by the way. And Bizarro, Gina Bizarro's Ghosts. Our
streams okay to do, Green Bay Wacky, Ghost Mafia, Cab 7.
Ooh.
Streams. You know, I know it says that that's kind of an issue with the new guidelines, but I do not know anybody. I know a lot of people that's done shout out streams, and I haven't seen any recourse from YouTube yet, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. You know what I mean?
Well,
it doesn't mean that it couldn't happen.
I know one thing that YouTube kind of frowns upon for sure is shout out videos. I hate to say that. That's a fact. They look at it. Here's why they look at it. So it put it in context. They don't think you created any content if you just get up there and say, hey guys, I want to tell you about this channel and that channel. And it's just a shout out video. Have you heard that, Ghost, Gil, Recycle, any?
I mean, you know, if you're doing it on a live stream during a networking stream or something, I give shout outs every once in a while to certain people. In fact, I just shouted out James on your stream. I mean, that's kind of a shout out.
No, I'm talking about where that you upload like a 4-minute video with some music going where you just shout out channels and that's the video. Not like this on a stream where we shout them out.
I would think the video would be okay. I don't think there'd be anything against, just like, just basically saying, hey, these are people you should check out, or these are people, I don't think that's against anything. I don't think so.
There's nothing in the YouTube community guidelines to dictate that we can't do shout outs, either in uploads or live streams. YouTube's main concern is artificial traffic, and that's through third-party means primarily.
Yep.
One reason I mentioned that, Ghost knows who I'm talking about. We had heard that they were saying, remember that, Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you had, I had heard that they had frowned upon that. So
I know when they changed the rules for the contests and things like that, like they came straight out of the box when they changed those rules, and they took down some channels, and Emma the Narwhal and Emma's dad got shut down. And it wasn't like they were accepting funds or anything they were literally just doing giveaways of pop figures. There was nothing malicious about it. They wasn't, it was kind of a networking stream, and they would give away things. And, but according to the new guidelines, keeping people in your chat by coaxing them with giveaways is against YouTube guidelines. Whether it be a shout out that they win or a pop figure, it's still a contest and against the rules of YouTube.
As I just posted a link in the chat in reference to what's called the fake engagement policy. If you want to learn more about that yourself, feel free to click on that link and head on over and take a look for yourself.
Yeah, I made a video about that, the giveaways and the contests, straight from the YouTube guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but say this right now. I've got to interject.
Tim Timmons was.
Yeah, interject.
I've got to interject this to Green Bay Wacky. When you had your head down, man, whatever you're doing on your keyboard or whatever, you're doing some business there. I wanted to accidentally call you Coach Eli. And the reason why I say that hat, man, it's that hat. I don't know if you got that from Coach Eli or not, but
I had this long before Coach had his.
Okay, man. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Dave. I had to interject that.
He was in the other night. He's got a different channel now. I forget
he's
the
in
name
tonight
of it.
right now.
Oh, he's in there now?
Yeah, he's talked to you several times.
Well, the chat is flying by tonight. What's his new channel? Is he in on the old channel or the new one?
On the new one.
I don't have
a grip on life.
Oh yeah, Grip on Life.
Yeah.
I've been talking to Grip on Life. I forgot that was
So
Coach.
you didn't even realize you were talking to
Coach.
Coach Eli. Yeah.
When someone starts a new channel or they do a name change, it takes me a while to get a grip on the channel.
I hear that.
To get a grip on life.
Kind of, yeah. Hasn't that ever happened to you where someone has a certain channel for so long and then they randomly change their name?
Yes.
You mean like Nero?
No, like Boomer. Boomer was the worst to keep up with.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Pyro said, he said, can you no longer do giveaways? I do those. Actually, what you're going to need to do, Hillbilly Pyro, is go and look at the guidelines. There are specific things that you have to do to be able to do like a giveaway or anything like that. And there's certain things you have to put in the description for your video when you do it to be able to.
Yeah, I made a video about it. Anyone who wants to know about contests and giveaways, I gave you my perspective. There's a video. Go to my videos, and it'll give you something to think about because it's really in depth. It's complicated, actually. And, David, the producer, said, that's Juliet Miranda for the chat. That's Juliet Miranda's husband. He said they ran into problems on giveaways on Twitter. Also, they were going to give away a whiskey flask or something. So there's some real, sticky things with that. I'm on it. LOL, Indie Creative Arts Media. Yeah, just type like giveaway in my videos and you'll find it. It's only like, I don't know. I forget how long it is. It's not that long. I think it'll give you some good insight into it. Does YouTube have rules on charity streams? Wow, that's kind of random. I don't know.
Fundraiser, charity streams, things like that. I don't know.
We've done them. We've done
yeah, we've done
fundraisers,
things like that. So I mean, I think that those are still like, you're not giving anything away with the fundraiser or anything like that. So it's not a giveaway. It's not covered by the same rules. Something I'd have to check into though.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, Cab. We'll see. It's all good.
Yeah,
We'll see where it goes. Don't worry.
Hey, there's one thing that I've mentioned before with you, Green Bay Wacky. I think YouTube is going to start cracking down on it. Now, I've protected myself when I do my I want to hear your inspirational stories or sing your heart outs. The new rule over at my channel is you've got to be 18 years or older. I don't want kids up on my panel, okay? And the saying goes, kids will say the darndest things. Trust me, especially on social media, you could get yourself in a world of hurt. So my gig over at my channel is, if you're under the age of 18, I want your parent with you. And that's already happened once. AJ came up onto my panel and I said, thank you for having your dad up here with you. That's the only way I'm going to allow kids to come up on my panel.
So you're just saying, because I've been talking about
it's just a safeguard because YouTube, there's word through the grapevine that YouTube is going to start cracking down on kids being up on panels, live stream panels.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any kids, and I've talked openly against that for the channels that bring the kids up. Stop doing it. Stop. And I'm going to put this out to the chat. How many people are out here? 56 still watching. Guys, take stock seriously when you go to a channel and there's 50, 60-year-old guys up there and 30-year-old guys, and there's a 12-year-old kid up there. How can you not watch that and just sit there typing along like it's no big deal? Just because a kid has a YouTube channel doesn't mean he should be up on a panel. Right. You should leave that chat and don't go into any kids chats. That was random, I know, but it was on Cab 7's heart. By the way, because I'm not doing OBS, I do it every stream. I got to stop and make sure, because we got two of the best up here. We got a first responder and we got a veteran. Guys, always support our veterans. The Wacky always says this every stream. Support our veterans around the world. We have many allies and there's other, veterans in other countries. And don't forget our first responders, the police, the fire, and the EMS. Ghost Mafia, is involved in the first responder stuff. And he's the one that reminded me, hey, Wacky, I think on top of the vets, thank the first responders. And I'll even say it one step further. But I also want to mention POWs. Don't forget them. They're in our hearts. We want them all back.
Green Bay, Angie Munez gave a super chat of $10.
Yeah, I was just going to do that after I finished the veteran thing. Thank you, Gil. Well, here, I'll read it. Everyone here are such awesome people. Thank you for all being here for everyone. Special thank you to Takedown Man for the video he made for me last week. I saw that, Angel. That was very nice, actually. But just in summary, support our vets, our first responders, our POWs. And one little thing I wanted to add. Cab 7, I said it to a guy the other day in the chat, and he thanked me. He said, thank the truckers, the long-haul truckers.
Yep.
The long-haul truckers that are shipping stuff. We totally take them for granted. And that's how I can go to Walmart and buy my stuff. So thank you, long-haul truckers, also.
That's right.
So, yeah. Yes, Mickey XOXO, it is a great crew. They've had a lot to offer people as far as insight. We're trying to help you not make mistakes.
One thing I've learned a long time ago there, Green Bay Wacky, is that a thank you goes a long ways. It really does. You may not think that it means so much, but when a person is the recipient of that, it certainly can go a long ways. That's why I try to do that to as many people as I can.
Yeah. Man, I think we got a lot of good information out on this stream. My goodness, there's 59 people in here still.
Make that 60.
Jeepers. Yeah. Wow. This was a topic that people were interested in.
Okay, so spill some YouTube secrets for them. It's put some YouTube secrets in. Put some knowledge in their ears.
Some knowledge. Yeah. Well, we already said sub for sub in his essence won't get you a paycheck. What kind of YouTube secrets?
Okay, so I talked about a little bit about like trending topics.
Yeah.
And tagging your videos is so important. Why is tagging your videos important, Green Bay?
To get picked up in the YouTube search.
And the Google search.
And the Google search. But I will say this, you know how many people lose their channels? I've seen this so many times. I'll put this out to the chat. I don't know if you guys do this in the chat. People are doing this all the time. They're loading up their tags with PewDiePie, you know, Logan Paul, all that stuff. You can't put phony, fake tags on your video. If it doesn't somewhat match what you're doing, you can lose your channel for that.
If it's not relevant to your channel, you can definitely get hit with a strike for sure.
Yeah. A lot of people forget that. They think they're being clever. Hey, if I put PewDiePie and Logan Paul and Casey Neistat in my chat, you know, my tags, then maybe my video will get picked up. Number one, who would want to watch your video if it wasn't even related to that, even if it did get picked up? You know, they go thinking they're going to come to a PewDiePie video and it's, you know, breastfeeding cats, you know. I'm like, you know,
that was random.
I know.
Yeah, he almost got soaked.
But it is okay. Yeah. It is okay if you're talking about them and if the content of it. Sub for sub also depends on the people, the attitude, and approach. Because I have to, early in my journey, I went to a lot of sub for sub, and I still have creators I know and love today. Yeah, we're not sub for sub. What would the expression be? Mixed results, varying results. Results may, you know how you see those on the commercials? Results may vary depending on.
Every channel is different in the way that they do it.
Use keyword, not YouTuber. That's a good line. That's a good line to say. Now, granted, if I do a live stream and let's say I have Cab7 and Green Bay and Lunatic Dad and, you know, some other YouTubers on there, I'll tag them in the videos because they're actually on the panel. You know, there's nothing wrong with tagging the people you have on your panel in the videos, because if people are looking for Cab7 and they just happen to run across Green Bay's live stream where Cab7 was on here, it might get a new view.
And I was trying to get that one, but you beat me. You beat me to it, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trolls be nice. You know I accept all trolls here, but come on, don't start attacking people on my panel. You know, I accept everyone here. You know, we can take, you know, stuff, but come on, don't start attacking people on the channel. Hang out with us. Let us rub off on you. We've got good information for you.
And
yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. It's not that big a deal. How do you feel about fake YouTubers, kid behind camera, McJuggernuggets, etc.? Do you think they are ruining the platform for us? I don't. Okay, here's my opinion on that, Tim Timmons. What is a fake YouTuber? If they produce something that entertains you, it's fine with me. Doesn't matter if someone acts like they're doing something real, but they're actually acting it out. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, that term can have a broad definition, though. I mean, there are people out there that have hundreds. Some have, you know, over 1,000 fake accounts. And I don't know if that's where the question is rooted or not, but
I think what Tim Timmons' question was more, I know what you're saying, Gil. I think they were talking about people that, I could be wrong. Tim Timmons, correct me if I'm wrong. He mentioned McJuggernuggets and some other stuff. I think what he meant was someone that acts like they're doing a prank. It's random, spontaneous, but it's actually scripted or acted out. I think that's what he meant. Am I wrong on that?
That's what I was taking from it.
Yeah.
But, that's no different than, like, let's say I started up a new YouTube channel. Only when I do it this time, I'm doing movies, little films where I actually have actors playing parts, and it's like a television show. You know what I mean? Like CSI or something like that, but it's cheesed up in the backyard kind of production. That doesn't necessarily mean it's fake, but it was made for the sole purpose of entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I can put this issue to bed instantly. I could be considered a fake YouTuber because I'm not really a comedian or a songwriter, singer, or anything. I just play one on YouTube.
There's nothing wrong with having choreographed content.
Hey, I say power to them. You know, I know that there's fake paranormal channels out there, fake gag channels, fake. But what is YouTube? It's a fantasy land, isn't it?
Honestly, you know, as far as the paranormal channels go, I enjoy watching the paranormal channels on YouTube more than I do the ones on actual television.
Yep.
Let me tell you why. Okay. Some of the ones on television, they're in their 10th, 11th, even 20th season. Okay. Been on television for 20 years, doing this every week for the last 20 years. You're telling me that they got something in every single episode every week for the last 20 years? There ain't no way that can be all real. Ain't no way.
But let me ask you this to you.
You know, being in the field myself, you can go on a ghost hunt and not have a damn thing happen.
But do you care?
No.
If you're entertained?
Yeah, it's the fun of doing it. But, I mean, as far as real TV goes, you have to have that entertainment value, because if they don't have something every week that catches the watcher's attention and keeps, you know, feeding the program, they wouldn't be on the air for 20 years. You know what I mean? Think about it.
This is kind of random, but Arthur Morad said, I got a letter from YouTube for a 33-second penalty violation on a still new test video for music on my TV in the background that was garbled.
What?
Yeah, that was kind of random. I think those that do silent live streams of just playing music and tell people to network should not get credit for watch time. Well, yeah, that's the sub for sub stream that we were talking about, where people are in there saying, I got you, type 22 and don't lie. I check my live sub count. You know, that's a true sub for sub live stream. But you know,
I think networking streams I think they're great. Sub for subs, two totally different things, like we were saying. So, I mean, straight sub for sub, I don't think it's going to, you know, I don't think it's going to get you what you really want. I think the networking is the way to go if you're trying to do something similar to that. Or
I would say the majority of them now are networking streams. But if you type in sub for sub, you will find some kid playing a video game in the background. It says sub for sub. He's got like 5.
Oh no, Ghost froze. Did he freeze for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, I wanted to hear this. Oh, he was in the middle of an epic thought.
It was good too. It was
thanks, Raymond. Yeah, he'll. What happened to Ghost?
I think sub for sub is starting to, I almost want to say it's starting to go away in favor of these newer, you know, the newer philosophy, the newer networking style streams. Or at least
it's a mixture out there, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you know, the reason here's your shovel. Yeah, Megan's blog. It's still there. No, I moved it. I'm just afraid that people are getting more desperate every day, and they're getting so desperate to have people watch them that they're going into all these just to get all these subs because they're getting so desperate. That's what I'm kind of afraid of. Do you think they're getting desperate, Cab 7, by doing all that?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's at that point with a lot of them. But you know my belief about the future of YouTube, though, too. And I'll say it again, not shy to say it. I really feel that YouTube is going to be getting rid of probably most of our channels that we see here. And some of you might be gasping because of that. But I really feel that YouTube wants a quality run platform. In other words, they're going to be like another Hulu. All right. And it's going to be a paid for site. They'll keep all the top rated YouTubers, one that put out the impeccable content. I mean, the ones that have the most subscribers with the best content. I really feel that somewhere down the road, it's going to go that route. So no matter what we try to do now, are we going to be able to reach, you know, YouTube's goals, their future goals? I really doubt it. And it hurts to say that, but there's always going to be another platform that's going to take the place of this one. That's you know, history.
I don't know, Joe Mama. I don't know. Joe Mama says YouTube will never get rid of us little guys. I don't know. What do you think, Gil or Recycle Dude? Do you think they'll get rid of us?
Go first, Recycle Dude.
Honestly, you know, YouTube is a business. They're definitely out, obviously, for making money, obviously. So I think that's why I think they're going to keep changing the requirements for monetization and things. I think eventually I don't know if they're going to get rid of the smaller channels, but I think it's going to be harder for smaller channels to grow, get seen, you know, I think that's going to happen because they're trying to, you know, they're trying to grow and make more money, more concerned than the smaller channels.
Well, I do think they're going to keep upping the ante because it's kind of like sales.
Mm-hmm.
You know, today we're at what, 4,000 watch time hours, 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. What if they doubled that? What if they said now you need 8,000 watch time and you need 2,000, you know? So that might be the way that they filter out what Cab's saying.
But even you yourself has went for other platforms, Green Bay. I mean, it's not a secret. I mean, you got Twitch, you got PewDiePie has a platform himself. There's a lot of other platforms that people can go to
For live streaming, yeah.
for live streaming, yeah.
YouTube knows that they're going to make money off of people that are willing to fight to be here, whether or not they up the ante or not. But it'd be foolish to take out the small-time YouTubers just because they make a great deal of money off of the small-time YouTubers too, the ones that have been monetized. I mean, primarily because of all the super chats and various other ways that YouTube can generate income.
Yeah, I hope they keep us around.
It doesn't make much sense to me, you know, if they, I mean, basically they're cutting a portion of their income out, you know, by taking the small folks out.
But they're already doing that, Gil. But they're you know, tightening the clamps. You remember, you know, before this 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours came along, and now they've applied this new thing. What's after this? What's after the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours? What are they going to tighten down next? And because of that, a lot of people can't reach their goal. They get frustrated and they leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's their way of going, yeah, okay, you know, we're getting rid of people. This seems to be working. Every time we tighten down the clamps, more people leave.
Well, they keep up the ante, but that's why the sub for sub is not going to get you where you want to go here.
It's sad because there's a lot of great small channels out there. I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and there are, some epic channels out there that have 200-300 subscribers that I could watch every day. It'd be like watching a TV series, keeping you at the edge of your seat. There's some people, and they need a fair chance. They really do. But this platform is not giving those people that fair chance. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong, but that's my opinion.
Hey, we're open to all opinions.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, YouTube thus far is not eliminating channels. They are creating an environment where it's getting harder and harder to get monetized. Thankfully, there's a lot of other ways for you to make money other than YouTube. I mean, you could do merch, and you know, there's other ways. There's tons of other ways. For some reason, they're eluding me at the moment, but people still have that opportunity to show off their talent and whatnot. Thankfully, for now. Hopefully that does not change.
I'm looking at what Brockneck says. He's a funny guy up in Alaska. I like Brockneck. He said, I'm like a TV show, Cav 7, due to be canceled any minute.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
And I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, to kind of top off of what I was talking about earlier with the income on smaller YouTube channels. YouTube gets 30% off of any super chats that people throw at creators. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
It is.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised they don't want more people monetized for live streams.
That's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's YouTube's, I think in a way it's misguided, but I think this is YouTube's attempt to try to get rid of a lot of the riffraff that doesn't want to necessarily create content.
Thankfully, podcasts seem to be going strong. Miss Hopkins 73 says. Well, I think in the end, your content is the only way you're gonna. Content is king. That's the only way you're gonna get up there big. Sub for sub ain't gonna do it. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Ghost, before he got knocked out on the internet, give us some insider secrets. I'm gonna give some news to people that are doing sub for sub. A lot of times when you see those comments, people, they're not even running your videos. They go over to your channel and they just want to leave their name there for you. And you might get all excited, like, wow, someone just watched my 30-minute video on cooking eggs. But I hate to break it to you, the sub for sub people, they didn't. They just wanted to leave a comment so you could see, hey, I came over.
That's nothing more than clickbait in my eyes. That's a form of clickbait to get someone to go over and reciprocate.
Well, how many times do we get that on our videos? Good Cap, how many times do we get good vid?
Yeah.
I've uploaded a 20-minute how-to video, and within the first 3 minutes, I'm getting good vid. Great. Awesome. Yeah.
Right, it's not even enough time to watch the video to say it was a good.
Yeah, that happens all the freaking time too. Like I will literally just upload and publish my video, and like within a minute, now it's a 15-minute video. Within a minute, I get a comment. Nice vid.
Thank you, Craig Harris. I appreciate that. I know all about having no content. About 700 or 800 vid. Oh, it's a troll. It's all right.
Oh.
But he's just joking. Oh, actually, Craig Harris. Is that the one that was in the other day just making jokes? I can't remember. I get the trolls confused. I got to do like, are you a good troll or a bad troll?
Craig Harris. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that might be the one that said I'm not a troll the other night. I get confused. But by the way, guys, I'm not knocking people for at least making an effort. I mean, at least it's effort. Oh, Craig Harris, first time here. Good troll. Okay, good. We got a good troll in the house. All right. But I'm not knocking people for making an effort to leave a comment, at least. I'm just kind of pointing out when you have a new channel, you go to sub for sub stream and you got all of a sudden you check and you got all this stuff and you're thinking, wow, I'm killing it. Like, and your view time is like at 4 minutes, Trolls are views, LOL. Yeah, Johnny Bean.
Yep. Trolls are engagement too.
How can we have 65 people in here?
They love you, greenbaywacky.
And
yes, they do.
We even lost our momentum on the I was there anything else to even say about the sub for sub thing?
I think we covered a lot of topics of it.
Did cover quite a bit.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Should we end this live stream so it uploads as a video about the topic?
I will say this with the with new channels, with brand new, like if people are just creating their YouTube channel and then say they're within their first 100 or 500 subscribers, I would definitely not recommend sub for sub, especially if you're considering getting monetized. Here's the reason I say that, because sub for sub will certainly inflate your numbers, but you'll find yourself at 1,000 subscribers, but your view count, your watch time will be at like 500 hours when it needs to be at 4,000. So many people have fallen into that pitfall. So do yourself a favor, go to channels that legit care about your growth, get to know people on a personal level, and I'm telling you, it will be reciprocated in that way. Get to know people that are willing to engage in your channel.
Yeah, that's good advice. And my advice to people is keep making videos. Keep making videos. Keep doing live streams. Keep getting yourself out there in live streams. Keep yourself out there. That's the way to get people talking about you.
And eat Twinkie butts.
And eat Twinkie butts.
And, it's not all about numbers is the biggest thing. Like Green Bay just said, just keep producing things, keep being out there. The more you do, the more you're going to grow organically anyways. So, yeah, definitely agree.
And if you're not...
We're said that it's his birthday.
Who is?
JH Outdoors.
Where? Hey, Gil, did you know it's my birthday? Could you say... I'll sing for you.
We can all sing.
We can all sing. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, JH Outdoors. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, if you're starting a new YouTube channel, try to playlists, work on your tags, work on your channel, interact with people that are willing, channels, live streams that are willing to get to know you on a personal level. Don't just go for the sub for sub and the impersonal type streams. Because you really, when you hit that 1,000, you want to be at that 4,000 hours plus. So you don't have to wait. You can just jump right in and request to be in the partnership program.
Man, Johnny Bean, you have, did I read that right? It says I have 13 years of content on my channel.
Wow.
Insane.
Am I reading that right, or is he making a joke?
13 years.
Well, he's got 5.2 thousand. Looks like he joined on May 25th, 2016. Or sorry, 2006. My bad.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Ben, we thought we were old timers here.
I don't have Alzheimer's.
Well played.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Well played.
Wow. Wow. Well, I was thinking I might end this live stream
with 64 people in the. Are you kidding me?
Well, hold on. Either one of two things has to happen. Either I have to end it and start a new one titled different, or now it's just a hangout about randomly. Because I don't know what else to say about sub for sub. I think we covered everything. I know there's a lot of people in here, but I want them to have what if they're here for the sub for sub topic and now we're not, and they got here late and they got to rewind it.
There's a lot of replayability in this stream.
Well, right. And that's what I mean. I want to stay on focus,
Yeah, I get it.
But I'll bet if I ended this live stream and said I'll be back in 20 minutes with a new live stream, I'll bet a bunch of you guys would come back.
Usually that's in dog minutes. So in other words, he'll be back in an hour and 45 minutes.
No, I'm talking like just end it and then just set up a new one and it's a random hangout. And then we can just be entertaining and then we don't have to have the pressure of the title that it's about the sub for sub.
I think Brock next there has been looking at the Aurora Borealis too long because he says, I'm here for the love, Cab 7 Green Bay Wacky and Recycle Dude.
Reviewing, playing in more RPM, $10 super chat. Have an amazing day, Wacky. Gotta go. Great stream. Thank you.
Nice.
Symbol Joy says, have you covered the disablement of comments? I'm curious if there's other creators in chat that are affected like us, all vids having comments disabled. I have not experienced. Look at all these people saying they'd be back. Look at all these people.
You're popular, man. You're like one of the pillars of the community.
Dude, Green Bay.
Well, you guys are, not chump change.
We're not as big as you and as great as you are. You keep telling us that, so we just kind of go with the flow.
Wait, Nero Trigger had a few things to say about sub for sub. Should we get Nero Trigger up here to see what he says?
He'll come up with guns blazing. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Should we get him up here before? Should we do it?
Bring the pit bull up here.
Bring the pit bull up here. All right, go to your Twitter. We've asked for it.
Dogs of War.
Nero Trigger is going to come up and lay something upon us. Okay, this is news to me. I didn't know he was going to come up and.
Now you know he likes to say what's on his mind, there, Dave, and that's why I like him, because
I know
right out.
Well, we pretty much said everything we had to say. Here, I got to grab the link here for him. This might be interesting. Okay, I got to go to my Twitter. Hold on, I got to find.
These are making me hungry. Holy crap! Can you move those out of your camera view there, Gil?
What?
Those Twinkies are making me hungry, man.
Oh, all right.
What a freaking tease!
Hold on.
All right, guys, we're gonna bring Nero Trigger up here, and he's gonna give us his opinion.
You bastard!
Oh yeah. Hold on. There's pictures on the back.
Great. That's just great.
Oh, okay.
David the producer is still here. Mickey XO is still here. Trendy is here. City Girl, Country Heart, Joe Mama, and J Real Slots and Anarchy Jack, Colorado Explorers.
I'm back.
Nero, it's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Ghost, what's up?
Oh, Ghost is back.
I'm good. Hey, Ghost.
What's up, Nero? Yes, we had a semi truck hit a pole in town, knocked out power to like 90% of the town. Actually, we lost internet there for a while.
Wow.
That's a bad connection.
I feel so bad for Ghost. He's at the
so there should still.
He's at the mercy of his internet all the time. It's not his fault.
Bee stung the driver and was allergic.
Believe me, he's got the fastest he can get there. It's just his area.
0021.
So Cab 7 Nero says, yeah, I got a whole bunch to say about
I know she's up on the panel right now. He's not saying a darn word. I'm disappointed.
I'm just being respectful because everybody else was talking.
No. Boombest88, thanks for the $2 super chat, by the way. Thanks for letting me be here. Much love. 5 hearts again. Recycle Dude left. Nero Trigger came.
We want to hear your calloused opinion there, Nero.
Okay, guys. We're gonna sit back, and we brought Nero Trigger up here. We've pretty much said everything we can say about sub for sub, and now Nero Trigger is gonna come guns a blazing. Go ahead, Nero.
I'm not going to come guns blazing at all, but I'm just going to say
no channel names. Remember, don't mention any channel names.
Hey, can I have the fucking mic?
Well, I'm just warning you. I can see it.
I'm not going to say any names. I'm not that guy anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, my experience with sub for sub. So sub for sub doesn't really help you, in my opinion. Because now, granted, subscribers are half the battle. We all know that. But with sub for sub, you're just chasing numbers of people who really ain't going to support you. Like, because I would like to grow organically. To tell you the truth, for now on, that's why I don't. I'll go to a support stream, and support whatever I can. But most of the time, you go to a support stream, people are just chasing numbers, and they are people that's actually not going to support your channel. They go, "I got you, you got me," and then you never hear from them or see them again. And that's the case with me. Because look at my subscribers, I got like 3,073, and most of my videos can't even get to 100 views. I mean, I'm a victim of sub for sub, and I'm a victim of a lot of dead subs of people that actually don't support me. And a lot of people going to agree with me, but most of some of the people in this room I did sub for sub with that's never even been to my channel and doesn't even know who I am. With sub for sub, you're just numbers chasing, and in the long run, you're going to be hurt because sub for sub ain't going to help you. That's what I think. Come on. How many? Come on. How many? I like half my subscribers are dead subs.
So
And it's really and it's really painful because I do a lot of good work on my channel. I work hard on my thumbnails. I spend hours and hours a day. But see, hold on one second.
It's 411 in progress. 411 in progress. 411 in progress.
Because see, and then another thing why I'm a victim of self-assault and dead subs because I'm labeled as a gamer. And as long as I got that label above my head as a gamer, not everybody's going to know that I'm not just a gamer, that I also do support streams and health channels out myself. But I'm labeled as a gamer, and as long as I keep being labeled as a gamer, I'm going to have a lot of dead subs because nobody don't really watch, game streams, or maybe they think as a gamer I don't interact with the chat or anything like that. But you won't know that unless you come to my channel and actually truly support it.
Nero, I got to say right now, you've got a subscriber right now that just said, I'm watching one of your Spider-Man videos now, Nero Trigger.
I saw
that.
That
is Johnny Bean.
Yeah,
Johnny Bean.
My thing is, with that, you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but don't watch it now that I'm saying something about it. So support it before. Don't be a supporter now that I'm speaking up about it.
Yeah, but who's to say that he's not one of those type of people?
Yep.
He is one of those people that subscribe and actually watch people's videos.
But Nero, I'm gonna disagree with you, and here's why. I'm gonna disagree with you on this. Hear me out. You're on the Green Bay Wacky live stream panel right now. You are getting some organic exposure to the people in the chat because you're up on this panel. That's what we're talking about with networking. Doesn't matter if you're mad about being a victim of sub for sub. The point is, eyes are on you right now. You're networking right now. They might become big fans of you because you're up here. So I'm going to disagree with you. You're networking right now, even though so I'm just throwing it out, my brother.
I'm not mad about it. I'm happy if one person comes to my channel because somebody said this before, but it's like if that one person comes for you, that one person paid their ticket like everybody else. So I'm grateful for the viewers that I do get. And I'm not talking about everybody in the chat, like don't support me now and then everything like that. And you should all be about it. Everybody in the chat is great. I'm just talking about in general, with people that go to support streams. With people that go to support streams and want support, you gotta give it to receive it. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you this: you won't see Johnny Bean in that kind of a stream, a sub for sub stream. He's the real deal. If he goes to one of those streams, he'll go there to support the creator of that channel. That's what I do when I go to support streams. I'm there to support the channel person. I'm dropping their Twitter links. I'm doing that. And everyone's in there going, I got you. And I'm just going along saying, I'm not getting anyone. I'm just like dropping the Twitter link for the host and, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I go to Nero's channel to troll him.
Yeah. I get some some support and everything, but it's just that, I'm not just speaking on my behalf in general, but even you, Green Bay Wacky, Cash 7, you don't get the support that you should be getting. Because everybody who knows me knows that I'm everywhere. I got multiple computers running at any given time. I'm in everybody's chat. And I just feel that the favor should be returned. That's all I'm saying. If I'm everywhere, because I know people use the excuse you can't be in everybody's channel and everything, but you're never there. You've never been to my channel, like, not one time. That's why, that's why I said sub for sub doesn't really, help you out. Subscribers are hard to battle, and if you want to do sub for sub, that's on you. I personally don't see nothing wrong with it. If that's what you want to do, get that damn fucking balls. Hold on. Go ahead.
411 in progress. 411 in progress. 411. Male Caucasian with a Trans Am Firebird. Gunshots fired. 411 in progress.
We are in pursuit of a white Ford Bronco.
Oh my goodness! Did he just go there? The Bronco chase.
Yeah, but what the hell was I saying?
Oh my god, he doesn't even know what he's talking about
Yeah,
anymore.
but
We were
He's
talking about how
venting.
you like sub for sub.
yeah, but I was like, I mean, people use the excuse that you can't be everywhere, but you're just not there at all. Yeah, I mean, not people on the chat, but I'm just saying people just don't show up at all. I mean, at least.
Well, people, it's hard to remember everywhere to go all the time, Even I'm guilty of that, Nero, with your channel. We talk all the time.
I know we talk. I'm not talking about you, greenbaywacky. I know we talk all the time. I mean, there's other ways to support a channel. I mean, you know me, you know who I am. We talk almost every day. Cav 7, Skill, everybody on this channel.
All right, I'm going to give you that because I made a video about it. 30 ways you can support a channel. Out in the chat, there's a video on my 30 ways to support a channel other than just watching a video.
Yeah, that's what I said. You don't got to watch my videos in order to support my channel. You can interact with me on Twitter and everything because you're not only supporting the channel, you're supporting the person also. That's how I look at it.
Gil's like, what the hell am I doing up here right now?
This is not a rant. This is
just funning with you, Gil.
It's
this is not a rant. This is just a hey, we're busy. Hold the hell on.
You can turn your camera off. Yeah. Okay. What were you gonna say, Gil?
I enjoy watching the ceiling.
Is Nero at work right now?
Yeah. He's got the record for the funniest thing that ever happened on a live stream, I think. I wish I could find it. Did you hear the story, Gil?
Yes, I did. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go let the dog out.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard it.
It's simple. One night, were you on that panel that night, Cab?
Which one?
The one where Nero says, I'm at work and I don't want anyone to really know where I'm working.
Yes, I was.
And he was serious. He was dead. I mean, dead serious. And the whole time he was doing this, Nero knows the story. He was standing behind his thing that said where he was working, the name of the company, all that. We're like, Nero, you might want to move. It's all right behind you. And he looks around. Oh shit! He jumps out of camera.
It's funny that you should say that because I brought that up on my live stream here just a few days ago. The same story.
Did you really?
Yeah, I sure did.
A good story is a good.
Oh yeah.
This is not an angry rant at all. I'm just commenting on the time. I'm just speaking politics on Sub for Sub, And yes, Coach, I remember you.
Viper and Hellgod says, what about YouTube's perspective on Sub for Sub? Not only did they add a filter to remove sub and subscribe from chat, they also removed non-watching channels from subscription lists. Yeah, they're doing stuff like that. Well, Cap 7 knows this. He's the one that pointed this out to me. The new thing that Sub for Sub people are doing is a check mark.
Yeah.
Next to their name. They're basically saying, hi, I'm a Sub for Sub dude. It's like a club now.
Yeah.
We've gone beyond code words. We've gone to emojis now.
Yeah. I sub you, but I'm never going to watch.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It's the cold, hard, sad truth of it. The you and YouTube is just gone. So, Coach Eli, once again, I do remember you. Yeah, but this is not an angry rant. I'm grateful to all who come to my channel, and I will always be grateful.
I don't know about that one thing there, Ben. I
do.
No, I mean it might have been a legit. I mean it probably was out.
It's the same person, different names.
Oh, okay. Because it sounded like a legitimate question.
That person's already been blocked. No matter how many times they come in with different channels, they're blocked.
Oh, I was reading that and I was like, what the? It's kind of borderline there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed that comment.
Yeah, don't mess with the veterans trolls. I'm serious.
It's the same person that keeps trying to get my goat, and guess what? It ain't gonna work. When I said it was done, it was done.
Yeah, but I just go somewhere else. I mean, like with your whatever you're gonna troll us about, Actually, we've had a good stream. We haven't really had too much trouble with trolls.
No, not at all.
No,
Me and F
a little bit here and there. But that's one thing that bugged. Yeah, I don't like the veteran stuff either.
Dave.
Yeah, don't mess with the vets, Josh and Babe. You got it right.
Dave. Hello.
Yes, skill.
Can you give me an F-bomb credit?
A what?
An F-bomb credit.
What do you mean? What's an F-bomb credit?
He wants to use the F-bomb.
Of course he can use the F-bomb.
Fuck
Fire it
off,
up.
trolls.
Yeah, fire it away. Fuck off,
that.
trolls.
Screw you.
Here you go, Gil.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's your
I've
credit.
heard a few on credit now. I'm so sorry, Dave.
No, that's okay.
I didn't mean to drop any F-bombs. I'm sorry about my
It
language.
really does.
Hey, we haven't dropped F-bombs throughout the whole stream, so we just did a quota of them all in a row.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Wait,
Just
did Cab get in on that one? Did he get his F-bomb out?
What to this particular harasser?
Well,
Okay, I'll say it.
yeah.
Man, I can't because that makes me just as bad as that troll. It does.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I won't say it.
I thought you were just gonna drop the.
I said it for you.
But
Cab.
I'm the way I love the way Gil put it, and man, you got my back, man. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate
Always.
it.
Yeah,
I happen to know for a fact that Cab actually has one of these tokens as well.
I sure
What-
do.
what is that exactly? What is it?
Sure do.
Can you see what it says?
Let me put your screen on bigger. Let's see here. Oh, oh, I thought it was.
Hey, Ghost Mafia. I've shared this little satchel before in my live stream many a times, and all the things that are near and dear to me. A lot of my family stuff is in here, okay, from the past. But inside this satchel, and this is pretty cool that this is in here. But sure enough, there's that token, man, that you gave me. It's right there, man. It's close to my heart.
Yeah, I would say a grip on life. Just message Nero privately if you have some. We don't really necessarily want to. Yeah,
I don't want to talk about that stuff anymore, and that's not who I am.
yeah. I want to get rid of it.
Don't even mess with me about that.
No,
don't wanna
it's okay. I got rid of that comment, but don't worry, I'm not mad at you. Grip on life. I just don't like channel names being mentioned in the chat like that because I don't know what it's all about. So
I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not a name dropper anymore. I mean, if somebody creates an account about me and if I find it, I'll deal with it accordingly. But I'm not that guy anymore. That ain't me. So
yeah, it's all good.
I just want to enjoy YouTube with my friends and create good content and just have fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just speaking on the topic, of Surface Up and giving my honest opinion on what I think. Now, if people want to do Surface Up, it's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. But you might even get a few friends out of it. 9 times out of 10, you might get 3 or 4 friends. But
Johnny Bean, that's a good point. It says I only dropped an F-bomb on one of my videos and it was a blooper video. I won't swear on my channel, but can't always control others. YouTube doesn't flag swear words anymore. You don't have to be 18 or older to swear. YouTube even made a video about it, their own video. And it was talking about if you can do some swearing in your live stream. I'm not encouraging people to swear. But people have a misconception. If you drop some F-bombs, you got to label it 18 or older. You don't. It's not true, actually.
And Johnny Bean, for the record, I don't normally swear in my videos and streams either.
No, Gil's no.
Well, I insulted Gil Skills yesterday when I was fighting this. I was playing this game and I was fighting this big ass zombie that was bigger than the screen. I'm like, damn, this is like fighting Gil Skills, and he was in the chat. It was hilarious. I'm like, damn, this big mother effer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Grip on life. It's all good.
Gill skills when he's shooting them up.
We just try to keep. We just try to keep channel names out. That's all a grip on life. It's not really a rule, I mean, we talk about channels, but in a good way,
Yeah, like I called, and then I called I mean, not Green, then I called Cav 7 in his stream earlier. He might not have seen the comment, but I said, man, you are a truck driver. He was like, you talk like a truck driver. I'm like, you are a truck driver.
Hell yeah.
That went over his chat. I don't think he saw it.
No, I didn't see that, man, but that's true.
You know, RK says he's got something to say about this subject, Ghost.
Your channel.
I don't have a hangout with RK.
You want me to send him a link? I'll send
Yeah, that's what I meant. Can you do the honor? We can listen to what RK has to say. I'm all for still talking about the subject if it's relative, you know. We're trying to help everyone in the community. And I would say if you just got here too, I don't normally tell you to rewatch live streams, but this one you might want to rewatch from the beginning. We really fired off a lot of killer points.
Alexander Smith said, Cav 7 put me in a good place, and Fireman CV said, I would do well being there in the coin community. I try my best to do the right thing always, but it is hard at times to do that.
Hello, Jennifer Ramirez, by the way. And by the way, Josh and Babe, I just want to give them a shout out. I met them about a month and a half back. They're a nice husband wife. They're bubbly and they do live streams, barbecuing and things like that. And oh, what is that? Oh, that's something else. Okay, sorry, something beeped. But anyway, Josh and Babe, just want to say hi to you guys and tell the chat about you.
Life with Lyndon, no, Fireman isn't here. His name was just brought up in a statement.
Yeah, he's just busy right now, guys.
Oh yeah.
And we actually just talked to him. He's just busy.
He is missed.
Oh, he knows that. We're rubbing it in, you know, like he knows a lot of people miss him. Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm, good to see you. Good bunch of guys. Josh and Babe, love you. We love cooking good food. Yes. McCartney Oh my goodness. You know, I have my notebook out, guys. McCartney Survival might join the 1K club in this stream. They're 7 away from 1K.
That's awesome.
They came into the stream. They needed about 20 or 30 followers. They've just been hanging out, talking with people. Now they're 7 away. Well,
networking.
Yeah. McCartney Survival. We're waiting for Red Kryptonite to come up here. He says he's got something to say about Sub for Sub.
He's got the link.
Boy, I gotta go to bed.
It's all good, Gil. I didn't mean to keep you up here this long.
Finish my SpaghettiOs in a can, and then I gotta go to bed.
Ew.
Gil, thanks for all your input on this subject and just hanging with us, and really appreciate it.
It was fun having you guys.
We are so much alike. It's scary.
Oh no.
Do you remember that song Gil Skills from way back when? Yummy, yummy in my tummy. That's beefaroni, beef spaghetti, beefaroni, beef spaghetti, beefaroni. They're both so good. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, but thank you for taking me down memory lane.
I like to ask how Ghost Mafia on this question.
All right, much love, guys. Have a great day.
Wait, let me say goodnight to Gil Skills, and let me say goodnight to Anarchy Jack Colorado Explorers. Oh, you sent me a message? Okay, I'll read it. Thank you for everything tonight, Anarchy. Thanks for being here. I didn't know there was a message in the hangout.
Anarchy's heading out. Anarchy, have a good night.
Thanks for coming. Gil Skills, always a pleasure, my brother.
Anytime, guys. Have a great night.
Stay Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Later, Bob.
I just want Ghost Mafia's honest opinion. How long you been doing support streams?
I'd have to check, but I'm gonna say probably 5 months now.
And how many subscribers do you have?
I always tell people it's not for some people to subscribe to me. It's to help out the community.
Just humor me.
3,200, a little over.
All right, now out of that 3,200, and out of your support streams that you do every day, helping the community, I mean, the honest opinion here, doesn't it make you feel a little bad and discouraged that you don't have your watch time?
No, because I
Be
would have had my watch time already, but I got purged for 1,700 hours by YouTube back in October.
I don't know why they do that.
And I am not the only one. In fact, Lou Rock had a video taken off of his channel that is no longer there that had over something like 10,000 watch time hours on it.
Is that a YouTube glitch or?
That's some kind of YouTube thing. I don't know. I've heard of other people losing watch time hours as well.
Well, in my quest to get it, I lost watch time hours, and I was emailing YouTube every day for about it. They said they said you have to maintain it once you get it. You know what I mean? Like if you go live one day and get the watch hours, and if you don't go live the next day or something else, you lose that time. You have to maintain it. That's what it is.
Well, you have to maintain it every calendar year, 365 days.
Right.
Pretty much. Mm.
You know, I actually had a person ask me not too long ago, and they're a viewer on YouTube. They're not a content creator. They're a viewer. And I kind of had to educate them a little bit. But their question to me was, Cab, I'm at 1,500 subscribers right now as a viewer. How come I'm not getting paid by YouTube?
I mean, the thing with that is, let me give you some reality here. If you get monetized, the average person, unless you get 10,000 views, you're only going to make like 3 cents a video.
Yeah, but the problem here, Nero, the person does not create videos. They are a viewer only. And they were asking me why they don't get paid by YouTube.
Oh, for real? For having
having
subs?
They said that their goal was to get to 5,000 subscribers, and they figured by now they should be getting monetized by YouTube. I said, wait a sec, you've got to create something. You've got to have people come and check out your content and view it. I said, as a viewer, you'll never be paid by YouTube.
Wow. Right. You know, I'm going to just answer. There's a channel out here. Brian Dawkins says, do you think YouTube is a career? Yes, I do think it's a career. I do actually, for some people, but making it be a career that pays the bills is a different story.
Yeah, I got a comment on that.
So yes and no would be my answer to that.
I got a comment on that, Green Bay Wacky, then I'll turn it over to Red Kryptonite. Let me tell you something about YouTube. I mean, people that think about doing YouTube as a career, don't. If you got a real job, keep your real job. Because let me tell you, YouTube doesn't pay you 401k. YouTube doesn't give you life insurance. And if you break your hand, go blind, or anything like that, YouTube's not going to pay for it. You can't get health insurance through YouTube. You can't do any of that. So if you got a real job, never quit your real job for YouTube thinking you're going to have a career, because most likely, unless you have over 1 million subscribers or anything like that, unless you get a sponsorship and doing real good, it's not going to happen. So I would never quit my real job for YouTube under any circumstances, because I got a 401k. Because you got to think about your future.
Well, here's the one trap. We're gonna let RK give his opinion here. How's it going, RK?
Hey, what's up, Green Bay? What's up, everybody?
He's gonna tell us his opinion on sub for sub.
Yeah. So basically, the only thing
just make sure no channels mentioned. That's our only rule up here tonight.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. You might.
No channels are be mentioned.
I need the exposure. You can mention my channel.
Okay. So basically, long story short, this was before I started. I had 200 supporters on my channel, and this is on the channel that I have now, which is Red Kryptonite, of course, right? So before that, before sub for sub was, apparently popular. That's how I mostly got the 200 supporters on my channel. And, everybody was doing it. So I didn't know a thing about it, until I'd seen everybody doing it. And then I just jumped in and started supporting other channels. But as far as that goes, I realized that when I had dropped my first video, after I had got the 200 supporters on my channel, I had realized, because I didn't know anything about this. So I dropped the video of me streaming, a video game and whatnot. And I seen that nobody was joining. So I was like, okay, then what was the purpose of me, jumping into that type of cycle where I'm not getting any type of popularity on my channel, because I feel like sub for sub to me is not really healthy, if that makes any sense. It's not really good. Let's just put it like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's just my own
name,
opinion.
just signing your name on the roster for the baseball team is not going to make the
and this is before I didn't know anything about it. So that makes me realize is that I just needed to learn how to put out better content. You know what I mean? Because after all, Ghost, JoJo, Brian have all helped me through learning a whole bunch of new stuff on how to put out even better content. So that's mostly what my goal was to mostly just bring out the content and then take it step by step. You know what I mean? And having to learn that process that way. If that makes any sense to anybody. But I just wanted to mostly throw that out there. You just have to look in the right places, because that's why a lot of people nowadays are just giving up, because you never know, you never know who you're going to run into on this platform, that is willing to help you. So that's pretty much the way I'm looking at things as far as, the whole stuff for sub thing. To me, I just don't find it good at all.
I agree.
I do have to admit something though, real quick. I got to do this real quick. McCartney Survival. I was your 1,000th subscriber, and I'm watching you do a one-handed fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say this real quick. It was unexpected. We had someone get into our 1K club tonight, McCartney Survival, and here's what we got to do. I got to sing a quick song for him, real quick. I gotta write it. I gotta write it down in my notebook here. I gotta grab a pen. Just hold on. McCartney Survival, and I love Paul McCartney, by the way. I know you're not related to him. So, guys, real quick, 1K. Here's what I ask you to do. We do this all the time. We got over 300 people in this. They've been coming to here all the time, talking to people. Yes, spam the chat with emojis. 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 Poor McCartney Survival. Spam it, spam it, spam it. It's an intermission. It's an emoji spam break.
Marcel's backgammon channel? Marcel has a backgammon channel too?
Yes, you didn't know that?
No, I knew about the painting channel, but I didn't know about the backgammon channel.
And this time you're being serious, aren't you?
I am being serious.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna have to add that to the shtick.
He likes to play backgammon. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna have to get Marcel up here one of these times. He's a nice guy. So I didn't mean to cut you off there, RK. It's just the 1K club thing, you know.
No, it's fine, Green Bay. It's your stream. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a burden,
No, you're not a burden. I just wanted to address that.
Everything that RK said goes back to what I was talking about when I first came on, and that's that learning curve that you go through when you first start up your channel.
Exactly.
You start up doing sub for sub. You learn, you evolve, you get bigger, you grow, you learn more.
Yeah. Oh, Emily? Yeah, what?
So basically what really helps, and this is something that I actually learned from Ghost, is and it actually helped me, a lot. The tags. The tags are what's pretty much the key to everything. That's just my opinion, because it actually helped me a lot. If you really want, to be that, interested on this platform, at the end of the day, the tags are what's mostly important. You know what I mean? And, having to have everything has to work as a unit, as far as tags, cards,
description,
tweets.
Description. Exactly. Things like that. It's the small things that other YouTubers, leave out, which I'm actually still working on, but it's hard to keep everything, together and work as a unit. You know what I mean? Everybody's got to have a solid plan. That's just the way I look at it.
I mean,
You know?
I'm not trying to discourage anybody for doing sub for sub. I mean, do you? If you like doing sub for sub, you know,
Right.
do sub for sub. But if your numbers chasing, it's going to drive you crazy. It really is. I mean, don't pay attention. Don't pay. I mean, yeah, the numbers are in the back of your head, but don't pay attention to the numbers. Have fun. Get your channel right. Get your tags right. You know, work on your description. It's going to be a long road. Right. You might do a video with 20 views. You might get less than 100 views, but just stay in the game. Just work on it and get better as you do it. Because numbers chasing, it's just going to drive you crazy. It's unhealthy, and you're just going to get depressed, and it's just not healthy.
Yeah, and you know, and what others don't seem to realize, you know what I mean, is that, you know, a lot of big YouTubers before they got started, they always started off small, you know. So usually people would just normally have a phone, you know, to just record on and just throw on YouTube, and that was it, you know. But now, as it, you know, how do I put this, got more out there, a lot of people just needed, you know, the right equipment to do so, because they felt like they needed to, you know, put themselves out there even more. Scratch that. But
yeah, I got some truth for you, RK. Now, other than support, here's a question for you. This is a question for Ghost and everybody on the panel. And if you are not doing support streams, do people really care about the content that you put up? One at a time.
If you put out good content, like, okay, say with my channel, I do this show. Mm-hmm. I got people that come to my channel just specifically to watch that show and that show alone. I've got people that come to my channel to learn how to do panel hangouts from the videos that the tutorial videos. I've got people that come to my channel for dumpster diving. I've got people that come to my channel for, you know, each little thing that I do has a different audience. You know?
And what was it? I pretty much learned everything off of, you know, Nations 13 in general, you know. And, you know, without them, I honestly don't know where I would be. I would probably be, I don't know, doing something else. You know, so I pretty much learned everything, and, you know, I used it to my advantage, and look where I'm at now, learning other things. Like, I'm still trying to learn OBS till this day.
Yeah, we all are.
You know?
Cab 7?
I've got a good core group of people that come to my live streams that have known me for a while. And what I provide, it keeps bringing those people back. And, you know, over a period of time, you know, I've seen my channel grow by leaps and bounds because of what I got to offer. And I've always said, you know, I don't take anyone for granted that comes to my live streams. I appreciate every single subscriber I got. And one thing that's really important is that I engage with the people in the chat, and I make them feel important, because that's how I feel. So that's going to keep them coming back. When they know that they're being loved on or cared about, they're going to keep coming back, and they're going to tell their friends about it.
Yeah, well said.
You know, like, and that's the thing that I've learned from Ghost, Cab, Green Bay, you know, and even you, Nero. You know what I mean? Like, I've learned from so much that, you know, I just want to keep doing it, you know, and I got a feeling that, you know, 5 or hell, probably 15, 20 years from now, I'm going to look back at all my old videos. And I'm like, yep, I made it that far. You know what I mean?
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah. What happened was, sorry, I had to leave. My daughter was I know it's a crisis, but look, I'm going to tell you something about YouTube. You know, when your daughter asks for help, you should run and help her, you know, instead of blowing them off. We do that all the time, right? Cab, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
It was a simple thing. She was buying something on eBay and she couldn't finish the checkout. This is on her account because apparently the delivery date had changed or something. So we kind of worked it out. She backed out of it and got to a different product. So, but she actually needed my help for a couple minutes. So I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Did I miss some good insight on this subject?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, you know. So basically, you know, everything has to work as a unit is mostly what you know, having, you know, friends, connections, different tutorials, websites, all that, you know, just comes together on one platform, which I actually find really amazing in a way.
I'll
It's really
ask you,
complex. It's really hard at times, but you know, once you start getting the gist of everything, and then you know, it just boom right there. You know.
yeah, I'll ask greenbaywacky since he missed it. The question was, other than support streams, do people really care about the content that you put out?
On my channel?
Or just in general? You think support streams is the new YouTube way? Like, is that the only way you're gonna grow? Is that the only way to gain some traction? You know, do you think you know? Because even with my channel, I do support streams. I have 50, 60 people on my streams all the time. But when I do my video game streams, which is when I want to be known for, I, you know, down to twos. So, other than support streams, do you think people care about what you actually do on your channel?
Well, if you're new and just starting out, you know, in this community, unless you're making incredible content that's getting picked up by the YouTube search algorithm, you know, going to the networking streams, the support streams at first is going to be a way to get a few friendships going. How far those friendships go, I think Go said it best. Maybe 2 out of 100 people or whatever might actually be like real followers of you, you know?
Yeah.
I think personally, I think the way to grow the best is by going into other people's live streams, not so much networking streams, just all day long. What I used to do is just hop from live stream to live stream, talking to people, and people would start, "Hey, Green Bay's here again. Green Bay's here again. Green Bay's here again." They didn't know who I was at first, though. But that's what people don't want to do. They're like, "Oh man, do I really gotta go around all day long and talk to people?" Yes, you do. You do.
You really do. Like the
I
last
mean,
four nights, I was actually doing that, and you know, on top of that, I was actually working on OBS and
what
you know,
what happened,
Streamlabs. And
what happened with Purgatory Paranormal New York? They come
I
here
think
all
that
the time.
was an accident from Simple Joys. I think that was an accident. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to figure that out. They come
We're
here all the
going
time.
after that Brian Dawkins, that troll.
Oh, I got you. Purgatory
Yeah.
Paranormal New York. Sorry, stay with us. It was an accident. I know what happened.
He was
Chat-
heading out. He was heading out and saying goodnight.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, very clear tonight. I mean, when my channel got famous, I got famous in a negative way that I'm not going to mention. You know, when that's when I started getting traction. If you know me well enough, you know what happened. But you know, that's when I started getting traction. Here's a better question: do you think drama is a good way to get subscribers? You think?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
That's
Now
a
the
new
question got
subject.
actually pretty saucy just now. I got something for that.
But yeah, it's drama the new sub for sub.
I already covered that. Drama will grow your channel for a short time.
Exactly.
But the negativity that comes about in your channel and the trolls and all that, and the longer it goes on, the longer you beat that dead horse, the more people that come to your channel that actually want to see you having a good time are going to go, man, I can't watch this anymore. This is just getting old. And they're going to leave.
Yeah, exactly. It's like expired milk. You know what I mean? Like it only works for so long, you know? And then, you know, others are just not going to like it no more and they're just going to leave, you know?
Hey, come on, Simple Joy. When I do interviews, you know, I go straight for the gut. You know, I ask the real stuff.
Well, drama does sell. I guarantee you, if tomorrow night prime time, I do a stream titled "I'm mad as hell" and I'm not going to take it anymore, I'll probably get 100. I'll probably get 150 people in the chat.
Oh, you definitely will. I'm like, oh, people be like, Green Bay Wacky's having trouble. Oh my God, I got to see this. You'll get the whole community.
And we know this, no secret. It was public. Cab 7 one night, there was some stuff that happened a while back. What'd you get? 274 people in the chat or something like that?
A lot of people came to my rescue, or I guess you would say, for lack of better words, they came to support me because I was having a problem with a particular channel. And so they all agreed with me, took my side, and put this channel in its place. So,
but that was a healthy drama, though.
It was
because that was like, there's good drama and there's bad drama,
right?
I actually, there's good drama and bad drama, and that was a healthy drama because we all knew what was going on, and I don't think it's a good strategy long-term growth, though. Overall, to like you said, I mean,
I think I think when you come to any social media, you become a target to certain people. And, I've stuck my neck out there several times. A lot of people know that because I'm not afraid to say anything. And because I do that, I become a target to trolls because they get butt hurt, their feelings hurt and all that. I don't support trolls. Most of them have ill intentions. So I'll stick up for the small people. I do. I stick up for small channels, 50 subscribers, 200 subscribers. I'll stick up for them because a lot of them are too afraid to stand up and speak for themselves. And that's just the way I am. You know my feelings about people with ill intent. They don't belong on social media at all. They don't.
No, they don't. Yeah. I mean, I know you're not afraid, Cash. I mean, I'm definitely not afraid. I mean,
right.
I've been in the 2-year war.
Yeah.
On YouTube. Been swatted twice myself. I can't believe that bullshit, but
well,
that's the thing, though. When drama goes on too long, and I've seen YouTubers that I actually liked their content like before the drama. I would watch them. I would go over there and watch their channels religiously. And then the drama starts and it goes on for months and months and months and months until you're like, I can't watch this anymore. I'm just done. I just, can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it can hurt your channel. It can hurt your channel.
Yeah.
I got a new question for you, Green Bay. You're gonna like this one. Now, do you think visiting sub channels all day for days in and days out can hurt your channel in the long run also? Like if you in a sub stream all day, I mean, it could be, and you only care about growing your numbers, like getting 50. Oh, I don't want to miss this support stream. I want to miss this support stream. I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is, do you think it affects you not working on your own channel because you're in support streams all day?
Yep, it does. It makes you not create content. And the thing is, you sub to so many people so fast because those people that go in there will do 50 to 75 a day. In 3 or 4 or 5 days' time, you'll have subscribed to like 400 or 500 people that you can't possibly watch their stuff. I would say if you're a new channel and starting out and you were going to do a little sub for sub, I would at least do it slower and actually go over and watch channels that you're following, comment, get to know them, get some relationships going, and then maybe go back at it again a little bit here and there. But boy, if you just do that all day long, yeah, I think it's going to hurt your channel because you're going to have this huge sub number and no one's going to be watching your stuff and it's going to make you look embarrassing. I'll say it again. I saw Jim. Oh,
sorry.
Go ahead. No.
I just wanted to respond to Joe Mama. I did see your comment out there, and I saved the letter that you wrote to me, and that's the reason why you're blocked on my channel. Okay, just to let you know that.
Oh, we got one of those questions. Yeah, guys, I'll say it again. Look, I know we're winding this stream down. There's 44 people still in here. Live streams are not the place to ask people if you're blocked and things like that. Reach out.
She thought she was blocked in your stream, Green Bay Wacky, because her next comment was, "Never mind, my last comment didn't post."
No.
Sorry.
Well, see, I blocked her because of a letter that she sent to me just recently.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I
blocked in this stream because her comment didn't post.
Oh no! Wow, talk about a can of worms opening up. I didn't know I was blocked on your channel, Cab. Oh shit!
Well,
Now this is
just
getting
kindly saying, after the letter that you sent me, if I read that out personally, I think a lot of people would block you. So I'm just saying.
Oh man.
But enough said. Enough said.
Yeah, I was like, wow, can of worms here. Oh, good. Purgatory Paranormal New York's back. That was just a little accident, Purgatory, just so you know. We were just trying to handle some stuff.
Saying good night, City Girl, Country Heart, Simple Joys, Green Bay Wacky, Cap 7, Ghost Mafia.
Who's leaving?
Purgatory.
Oh, Purgatory. Okay.
Yeah, they weren't back there, just now leaving.
Okay. It's all good. Okay.
I can read it.
No,
I won't read it because I don't want all these people coming after.
Yeah. I know people that have over 10K and have only 40 in the chat on live. I never asked for people to subscribe on my videos for years. I do now, but feel weird about it. Hey, if it's your own stream, I want everyone in this stream to subscribe to me, Cab7, Ghost, Nero, Red Crypto, everyone, everyone that comes up here.
Definitely.
It's our own stream. We can self-promote the crap out of ourselves.
See, I'm that way with like the donations to the channel and things like that. I don't like to ask for donations or anything, but I do like to tell people, go over and get some merch, because if you buy a piece of my merch, then I feel like you're getting something back. You're supporting my channel, plus you're getting something back, something really cool.
Yeah.
So I always push the Teespring and stuff like that more than anything else.
Yeah, I started doing that a little bit. Like, hey, I got merchandise. I got a Teespring store. Buy Boulder Buddies for your preschool kids. Help support the channel. But yeah, I don't directly say, hey, I got a PayPal on my homepage. I know what you mean.
Yeah, and there's a lot of channels that do that, but that doesn't help you either, to tell you the truth. You're not going to get money asking for it. Let it come naturally. You know what I mean? Like your subscribers and views. Let it come organically. And people like you and they like what you do, they'll support you.
It's
Unless you're a gamer.
It's like me supporting my music that I do. A while back, I was like mostly making tracks, just out of the blue, whatever came to my head. I was just always, being creative with my music, and I would always throw it out there. But I felt like, it wasn't helping, me to pretty much make more great content. You know what I mean? As far as, everybody at the end of the day has to look at YouTube as a business as well. You know what I mean? There is a business aspect to everything. I just feel like, something that you love doing can actually be turned into a business, right? So, I mean, I feel like if I were to push my music and, increase it to a certain extent, like to, it would mostly go all into my channel. So there's a lot of things out there that I don't know about, but it wouldn't hurt to learn. You know what I mean? if that makes any sense.
No, I think I would say this, the thing I keep doing, Ben hears me vent all the time.
Right. It's ideas, you know what I mean? But we all have to look at YouTube as a business, right? Because, I mean, if other people are not looking at YouTube as a business, then what's really the point of even having a channel? You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on what you're doing here. Everyone's got different goals,
Right.
But what I hate is people that get mad when you say it's all about the money. It's all about the money.
That right
there's nothing wrong.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with pursuing a career here, pursuing financial money. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it as long as you still love on everyone and still enjoy what you're doing. And
exactly, and that's where I'm coming from, because a lot of people, they hear me say that and they take it the wrong way.
Let me ask you something, Red. What is your ultimate goal on YouTube?
My ultimate goal, because there's actually 3 or 4 different things that I do on my channel, right?
Well, I know that, but what's your goal? What do you want from YouTube?
Well, mostly to No.
Hmm.
That's actually a really
Well, see, that's
Mostly
what everybody has to
to-
ask themselves. Now, I'm
Yeah.
looking at you. I know you do music. I know you make your own songs and you write songs. I imagine it's to be discovered by like a
Mhm.
record label, make it big someday.
Mhm.
You know, you're going to be building your YouTube channel. You're going to get into monetization. You're going to be, you ain't going to make a fortune on YouTube. It's not going to happen right away. You
Mhm.
might
It
be
takes
on
time.
here for 4 or 5
takes
years
time.
before you make any kind of coin. Okay.
Right.
But when you're making them songs and you're showcasing them on your channel and you got all these songs on your channel now and you're tweeting these out when you release them, when you tweet those out, my suggestion is for you to tag like record companies, record labels in the tweets,
Mhm.
because that's going to increase your chances of being found by a producer out there that might like your work
What I
and
gotta
get in contact with you.
I gotta cut you off for just a sec, Ghost. What is that beeping? Who is what is that?
Oh,
Is
that's
that-
that's me. RK Dugan is trying to get your attention in the chat, Green Bay Wacky. That's all.
I'm sorry.
So
Who?
RK Dugan, he was trying to get your attention in the chat. He asked you a couple of
My goal-
questions.
Oh, I
My
didn't mean
goal.
Yeah, but that's I turned it off.
I who? What's the channel?
The actor Octay Dugan.
Oh, Octay. Yeah, he's cool. Sorry, Octay. What were type your question. I'll look back. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Ghost.
Can I just mention something real quick?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I just want to respond to Bethany Roy, aka several other different channel names. The reason why you're blocked and the reason why I block people, when you go after a veteran, okay, and I'm a proud served veteran, I served my country. When you go after a veteran, of course you're gonna be blocked. Okay? No sissy about it. You will be blocked when you go after a veteran. That's just the way it is. Okay?
Yeah,
Enough said.
that's one area we don't like the trolls to go. Not veterans.
Right. So Ghost asked me this just now, what is mostly my goal? My goal is to mostly just have friends, because over here in Texas, it's hella lonely. And Ghost, you already know where I'm coming from when I'm telling you this.
Yeah, I know.
Is the fact that I have no friends here. So it's always good to, have friends, always stick by the ones that you care about and the ones that care for you in return. That's my goal here on YouTube, is to mostly have a family as well, which I already have. My Nation's 13 family. Always mention you guys and always have. Yeah, that's pretty much my goal, is to have friends.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. And I would say this, Ghost, on your comment. I've always said this a million times, so I'll say this out the chat. Anyone wants to grow. Every time you make a video and upload it, you're filling your channel with content. So even though you might not get a lot of views on it now, what if for some reason tomorrow a big YouTuber shouted me out and all of a sudden I gained 30,000 subscribers and they came over to my channel, all the songs, all the comedy videos, all this stuff that maybe didn't get a ton of views originally, they would be able to watch. They'd be like, wow, he's got a lot of crap here. So it is a good idea to keep uploading stuff to your channel. I call it a library. Your channel's like a library.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's a lot of and that's another thing, Green Bay, is that a lot of people just fill up their channel with just one specific thing. I mean, there's got to be a talent beside that one thing that you throw on your channel. So I mean, like, why not have a variety of things that you throw on your channel? I mean, other than having one thing, like gaming, like an ordinary gaming channel would just be an ordinary gaming channel. You can, make music and, throw the music inside, alongside your gaming streams and all that other crazy stuff,
Simple Joy says, Red Kryptonite, can you type so we can connect, please? I would be happy to be your friend. I hear you. We know about remote living.
I don't know. I don't know why I can't find Octay's. I'm scrolling up through the chat. I want to know what Octay was asking.
To the chat. Give me 1 second.
You see his comment now? I bet you 5 times, buddy.
Yes, that's right. But I'm going back up the chat to try to find what he was asking. And I'm
sorry about that. Consider you as a brother.
I respect you and consider you as a brother, Green Bay Wacky.
That's what Octay was saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
I respect you and consider you as a brother. Wow, that's really nice, Octay. That's really nice. Sorry I missed your, I ducked off with my daughter there and then I came back. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you to the chat, sometimes when we have a panel up here, we read some of the comments, but not as many of them sometimes because we're sort of all talking and interacting. It just happens on panels. So I hope no one feels neglected, or I know we're not, because what'll happen is if I keep reading every comment, then none of these ideas will get out. Oh, come on, really? What is going on here tonight?
So basically, it's not always just having one thing on your channel. It's all about having. Well, I mean that's the way I see it, because I had to learn. I had to learn from. Okay, there's got to be something else that everybody should like, and on top of the whole gaming the whole gaming thing, I chose music. So I was like, hey, let's throw music on there too. Add a little bit of spice on there. And then
that's
talk about certain topics on my channel, and so it's not all about just having one thing. If that makes any sense. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. But
yeah, I got you. Oh no, I do everything. I'm all over the board on my channel. Raymond Doolin, you're all great on here and great stream. Yeah, it really was. I think for this stream, I'm gonna end it at 12:30, like 10 minutes. So it can up. And does that sound all right?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta get to work anyway and save some lives.
Yeah, because I was gonna end it about an hour ago, but we did have some more opinions that came into it, and I want to thank everyone that came to the stream tonight.
I would have tried to be on sooner, but I had to drive to work and get here. So.
Phil Dogs, is it okay to have a hater, Green Bay Wacky? As I have a friend who always saying I'm not a YouTuber, which I am. Well, here's the reality of YouTube. You're going to have haters. The better you can deal with the haters, the better you'll get through the haters.
Exactly.
And I feel bad for new people. Even Cab 7 knows this. When I first started YouTube, I was making videos and I just check in the comments. The live stream is what brought the hate. The live stream interaction that we have here, it's a privilege and it's a great thing, but it's got that dark side to it. It makes everything just happen in real time, just boom, boom, boom. Trolls come in, boom, boom, boom. It used to be you could just slowly go through your comments on your channel. If you saw a bad one, you could delete it.
I got a hater, and he's on the panel right now.
Yeah, well.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I offered to get my plane and crop dust Cav 7's farm, but Green Bay Wacky won't pick up the $100,000 tab for me to do the job. So,
Octay Doggin, that is really nice what you're saying. He's, he comes around a lot now, and that is, he says I love each and every one of you as my own family.
Awesome, that's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Octay Doggin he came to my stream, and from day one, he's been a good guy. I'm glad that I was the one to bring him in the community.
He wow, I'm just really moved by that. Love the way the ghost waved right then. Would you consider starting a new channel and do YouTube the right way? No communities or sub for sub channels. Well, again, Anonymous Light, I would say this, kind of like ghosts that we've talked about. Sub for sub channels, everyone's clumping every channel together. If you do a live stream and you encourage people to network, talk to each other, tell us what you do in your channel, that's a sub for sub channel. So everyone's clumping it together. So
it's kind of like you almost have to have the sub for sub. You almost have to do it, okay, to learn what you're doing on YouTube. Everybody goes through it. Everybody has experienced it. Everybody either, they started out that way and then evolved into something bigger, or, it's that learning process that you absolutely, it's almost imperative that you have to go through it.
Yeah, I was about to ask that. It's like a double. I was about to ask that. It's like a double-edged sword. So my final question is: do we need sub for sub?
I say yes, a little bit.
If I didn't have sub for sub, I wouldn't have learned a long time ago how to do it right by doing it wrong to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
It's yes and no.
You hit that right on the nose.
Similar to what Ghost just said.
Yeah, he hit that right on the nose.
Brother John Speaks said he found Cab 7 and Green Bay Wacky. I think he meant from sub to sub. No, Lulu, it's quite all right. It's quite all right. It's quite all right, Lulu, my dear sister. We were hoping Lulu would have come up here with her, but it was the wrong timing. It's quite all right.
Yeah, Ghost, you hit that right on the nerves. You gotta.
It's like you gotta run over a nail to get a flat tire to learn how to change that sucker at least once.
Yeah, yeah. Green Bay Wacky said it. I'm gonna use it as a different analogy, but Green Bay Wacky, and I think it was Cab 7. Both of them said it right. Sometimes you got to get your ass kicked to know how to do things the right way. Rethink your decisions to. That's why I do support channels now. And do it the right way. Actually helping people. Now, granted, you can't control your chat. People going to do sub for sub, whether we like it or not. You can't control it. But, long as I'm doing it the right way and actually genuinely helping people, that gives me good satisfaction.
But with that being said, Nero, when they come in there and doing that sub for sub thing in your chat, and this is what I was saying before, I've seen people just, we don't do that here, hide them. No, if I see that in my chat, I'll tell them. I'll single them out, and I'll try to educate them a little bit on how it actually works. Do it the right way. If you do it this way, you're going to get a lot better response than doing it the way that you're trying to do it right now.
Well, look at that Killa Corn. Remember that channel YT earlier, and they actually said, "Wow, that might be a better strategy." Remember we said start talking to people and.
Yeah, because I'm telling you the truth. When I started doing if I go to a chat, I got you, get me back. I ignore you now, to tell you the truth. A lot of people might not like that, but I ignore that. I'm like, okay, that person's never going to come to my channel, so why sub back?
Well,
Lulu's new video's out. Sorry.
The way I look at it is that, okay, so that person came into your chat, and maybe it's the first time they've ever been to your stream. And maybe they're a new YouTuber and they don't know how it works. If you single them out, you tell them the right way to do it instead of blocking them. Because if you block them or time them out, they're just going to leave your channel, and that's a possible subscriber.
Yeah,
you lost.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you educate them and you let them know how to do it right, and let them know that they are welcome here, and give them that break, that's a subscriber you're going to gain.
There's a guy that comes to my chat, been in here tonight. And he first came in here with a channel name that was kind of offensive. And we were talking to him and we said, I'm not going to read that name. And I said, you know what? I think you should ditch that name and start a new channel. We were educating him in the stream, and he did it on the stream. He actually went and made a new channel, and he's been coming back ever since. And he put a banner on there. He put some content on there. He ditched so some of the new YouTubers do need to hear this stuff. Because they thought it was funny when they picked that name. I'm like, dude, that's not a funny name. You're not going to go anywhere with that name,
But for a lot of people's channels, it's so easy to just hit that block button and move on. It's when you take the time to educate somebody, you're going to get, you may actually get 2 or 3 subscribers that aren't even talking in the chat. They just liked how you handled the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The funny thing is,
they see that go down and go, "Oh, this guy isn't a dick."
Well, my advice. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Green Bay.
Go. Oh. I'm always talking.
When I first started off YouTube, I actually started off with a YouTube name that was actually called Killer Pollo.
Wow. Wow.
You know, I was mostly into the whole gaming thing, but I was dumb back then. I didn't know.
Remember
Yeah.
that guy?
I remember that too.
Wow.
Yeah, but Ghost, you was in my support stream when I said it the first time. I'm like, I said if you come into here and people say I got you, get me back, you could do that if you want to, but chances are that person is not going to be a loyal subscriber. But if you listen to me, look at what I'm doing and do exactly what I say, you might learn something and get a little bit help along the way. I did say that in my last support stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to ignore. So I do educate people when I say, look, if you say you got them, here's how you do it.
I appreciate all the information tonight that we spewed out on this chat.
Oh yeah.
I hope we help some people. I do.
I do too.
So I got a question. How about either maybe Cab 7 or Ghost or someone, instead of me doing it, could you, because I'm going to shut this stream down, but I'm going to do another stream a little later. Can you suggest a live stream? Someone in our community, one of you two, that we could offer the chat to go to so we can give some final support to another channel? I don't want to pick it. I don't want to pick it tonight. I don't want to pick it tonight.
Actually, it looks like Boomer, the person that rated you at the beginning of the stream, is still live.
Can you drop his link in the chat?
There was actually one person.
It's too late, Red. It's too late.
I kind of came too late.
It's too late. But we love you. We love you. We love you.
Love you too, brother.
Nostalgic Angel Ashley. Yay, raid. Well, it's more like send the chat away. It's not really a raid and come back. It's like we're leaving.
Go home.
Yeah, it's like Ferris Bueller. What are you still doing here? Go.
Oh.
Leave.
Oh.
Come back.
Bow, bow. Ooh, bow, bow.
I want to thank the Simple Joys. Thank you for putting out that means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you.
Yes, and thanks Simple Joys and everyone else in blue that was smashing out the trouble tonight. Okay. Really appreciate that.
Boomer is no longer live. He's just still in the call.
Oh. June Gall. How many times? She was still here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. So our Boomer plan went down the drain.
Well, hold on a second.
Okay, Ghost got a backup plan. I think Ghost Mafia should go live.
Benny Loco is live.
Benny Loco's a beautiful person.
And she's only got 8 people in her chat right now. So
420 friendly. She's a beautiful person. We love Benny Loco. We all know her.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay, Phil Dogs. And I just want to say again to the chat, I apologize for not reading the comments as much, or talking to you guys as much as we normally do. We just had a lot of opinions out here tonight about this subject. Toad Odyssey, I subscribed. It would help if you shouted me out. You guys are very entertaining. Oh, you subscribe, but you need a shout out? No, I'm just kidding. Toad Odyssey is in the chat.
I'll give you a shout out.
And I'm sure that sub will be taken away next tomorrow. No, just kidding. Just kidding, Toad Odyssey. Just kidding. I hope you like the stuff here.
But remember, guys,
I dropped
work on your channels, content, etc., and always work on your channel as a unit, guys. As a unit.
Yes,
everything. Beginning cards, ending cards.
Everything. Banners, thumbnails, about page, playlists,
cards,
tags.
I need to follow my own advice too, but treat every video like you got 1 million subscribers. Like it's your last, you know what I mean?
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, Benny Loco is like a 420 friendly channel, guys. So just so you know, that's who Benny Loco is. She's a beautiful person.
She's awesome.
Tell her it's a wacky raid.
My final thought on the whole sub for sub thing, aside from the sub for subs, aside from everything else, just put out positivity. It will come back to you.
Yeah, good
Positivity
advice.
is the key to everything.
What do
And
you
putting
think?
your heart out there.
Yeah.
Heart, not your head, not your mind, your heart.
We're
ETC.
just leaving, Kenneth, the Kentucky fam. Sorry. I know Toad Odyssey. I smoke too much, but I don't hide it.
You could do surface up to 1,000, but after that, do your best to try to go organically because it'll help you in the long run. Surface up is okay, but it won't help you in the long run. It's not a crime, but
Johnny Bean subbed to all of us, by the way, on the panel. Thank you, Johnny Bean.
Oh,
he's been subbed to me for a while. So
I love Johnny Bean. He's just real. And he's family friendly, too. He's family friendly.
I lost a subscriber while I've been up on your panel.
Oh,
wow.
That was
It was
me.
Nero.
That was me, Ben. I'm sorry.
It was real kryptonite, man.
I know I'll have
What?
it back tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I know I'll have it back.
Yeah, you'll get it back. Hey, Ben, you're the one that's kicking butt, man. You're growing. You're going to hit 7,000 pretty soon.
Heck yeah.
80
Yeah.
away.
What? You're only 80 away?
That's it.
Whoa, I didn't know you were in the 69-20 zone.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got to step
You
it up.
deserve it, man. You deserve it, brother Cab.
I appreciate
Round of
it.
applause.
man.
Round
Cab
of
7,
applause.
man. Always lifting people up, man. That's why I love Cab so much, man.
I
He's
try.
always lifting everybody up, man.
And I would just say, if you just got here, you
Cab
might
7
want
needs to lift me. Hey, he needs to give me some pointers sometimes.
anyone
I
home.
think
It's the
you're doing pretty good, Red. You're doing pretty good, man.
You know,
Oh,
hey,
here it is
I'm
again.
trying, man. I'm trying. You know,
I am
try.
social. Don't come into another live stream to say that you're live. It's not good. I am social. Don't be so desperate.
That's a big no.
It's the hugest no.
That's like
It'll
that's
hurt your
like
channel.
101 YouTube.
Yeah, it makes people not want to subscribe to you like ever. I get it. You want people to come to your live, but you gotta find another way to do it. So, but yeah. So I would tell people, if you just got here, you might want to rewind this live stream. Lots of good information. Thank you for being here. And
Benny's
go over to
losing
bed.
it over there.
She's what?
Benny's losing it. She's like got right, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Wow.
I'll just did a big dab.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, we'll see you on the next live stream, guys. I want to special thanks. Gill Skills left. Recycle Dude left. Did anyone else leave other than us that are here now?
I left, but I came back.
Yeah. So Ghost Mafia, Nero Trigger, Red Kryptonite, and Cab 7, Green Bay Wacky. And love you guys, and we'll see you on the next stream.
Much love, guys.
Oh, wait. Does Cab 7 want to say anything else?
Well, yeah, I always like to end you know, my live streams with, remember to love one another, because tomorrow's not promised. So for those people that you surround yourself with every morning, every night of your life, remember to tell them that you love them. Okay.
Only got one life. Life is too short.
All right. We'll see you on the next stream, guys, which might be a little bit later. All right. See ya.
Peace.
Peace.